preemptively boomer it.
Hail, everybody. Thank you for coming to the Legion of Memers Meme Stream Saturday edition. We appreciate you all being here. Hail to the chat. Hail to the panel. You guys are awesome. We're almost at monetization with the new YouTube rules. So you guys are absolutely killing it. Thank you very much. How's everybody's week going so far?
Pretty good.
We don't talk about what happened.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed myself.
Don't worry, Jeremy. We'll get
the week
to that
as well. So.
All right. Well, without further ado, let's get started on intros because we want to get to the show. Oculus, man, how you doing today?
Pretty good. It's been the past couple of weeks since I was absent, but hey, I'm finally back on the show. And yes, my name is Oculus. You can follow me on Twitter. I post Friday night type memes and just randomly retweet some other stuff going on in the Twitterverse. But yeah, good to be back.
Good to have you back.
Good to have you back.
Yeah.
The awkward silence.
Yeah. Always the awkwardest silence.
Yes. Wait, Oculus was gone?
True pop culture.
You was gone too, fam, weren't you?
Well, I was gone last week, but I don't remember Oculus being gone for multiple weeks.
I've been gone the whole time. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
We got the picture to prove it too.
Yeah.
Wait, Dermy and Oculus were gone at the same time?
Yeah, I was.
Lord of Fair.
Yeah.
I was grocery shopping last week.
Mm-hmm. That may be the same people.
Getting that spit roast for Camelot ready.
That's right.
I was trapped in Ezra Miller's basement. That's what happened.
Extra Zero, you kind of like look similar to Camelot for some reason. Like, is that just me?
Probably shit in my head.
That's just
Yeah.
you.
If he's discount Chris Pratt, what does that make you?
God help me.
You look like you could be like a stunt double essentially, and
Dollar
when he's
store,
doing
Chris
like
Pratt.
You look like you could play
Great value,
stunt
Chris
dick.
Pratt. I don't know. I don't think I look anything like Chris Pratt, to be honest.
Wait. I'm so lost. What's going on?
Extra Zero's Chris Pratt still with Anna Faris.
We're still on
Extra
intro.
Zero. We are on intros? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna introduce myself. Yeah. True Pop, here to think and laugh about pop culture stupidity. Editor, memer, and pop culture critic, here to dissect the entertainment industry, I guess. I watched The Flash this week. I wanted to like it, but it was when you do start to think about it, it is pretty bad. I'm gonna be dissecting it from every part of it, essentially, from its troubled production and
Every part.
to the film
You're
itself.
gonna stop on Ezra Miller's ass for a little while.
Unfortunately, I'm not gonna risk playing it. They've been taking down pictures on Twitter as well, copyright striking them essentially. So yeah, even like the sail the sea pictures essentially.
Wow.
They've been taking them down on Twitter everywhere. So I'm probably not gonna risk it with still images, but just gonna have one image in there in my tomorrow show. I'm probably going to have my regular guest on, Mr. Berg. I invite everyone to join me in the pain of what's dissecting another bad DC movie. It's just tiring at this point. Like, DC has a perfect chance for a comeback, essentially. Now that Marvel is drowning, essentially, and that'd be a good opportunity to make something good, I guess. Well, Superman Legacy might be good. But, I'll hold my breath for that.
Bless you.
Gracias.
Gracias, señorita.
De nada.
Yeah, and I recently launched a new video on my channel. Post-traumatic Batwoman disorder. It's what happens when you watch too much of Batwoman, essentially, and I think I exemplified that in the video of diving into what I thought of Gotham Knights and Batwoman. So seems pretty distraught about it. So I'd recommend you send him some love, essentially. Pat him on the back, tell him it's going to be okay, essentially. The big bad Batwoman will again. That's I think everything I have to promote. I think so, at least.
Look, the stream will be perfect when it fits a woman.
What is a woman?
Are you encouraging us to transition?
Are you a biologist?
Well, technically, John Hopkins redefined lesbian. Okay.
Lesbian?
Yes, lesbian.
Lesbian.
I call it lesbian instead of lesbian. But anyways, they redefined lesbian as anybody that's not attracted to a man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
Jeremy
definitely.
I've
would
always been a
be in
lesbian.
support
This
of that.
answers so many questions.
So yeah, you're definitely not lesbian then.
Yeah,
No?
wait.
Who named that country? Who named it?
Jeremy's
I
doing
wanna
math.
know.
Hold on here.
I thought it was an offshoot of Lebanon.
It's near the Isle of Lesbos.
Lesbos.
All right, what came first, the country or the word?
The country.
The country.
Yeah, probably the country.
Because it was filled with women and they just boned all the time. Do they bone or wait?
Scissor.
This is Ballbusters
He's
questions.
scissoring.
Fucking scissoring!
These are questions for Ballbusters.
No, it's just family friendly.
Kind of.
It's Pride Month.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Are we supposed to
we're
discuss
just
this
over 2
Well,
weeks into Pride
Dermy
Month,
is
and
our
I've been
gay
having-
representation, so yeah, Pride Month.
I've been
yeah.
having such a nice time so far. Like,
stuff?
yeah, it's been such a celebration. Like I'm happy to be here again. I'm Kenzo, by the way. I'll just slide into my intro, I guess. And yeah, I'm happy to be here with the Legion of Memers and the head of the Back Taco Army, Dermy Wormy.
That's right.
Yeah,
I am the Tiny Chair Emperor and the head of the Back Taco Army.
I got to highlight a comment from D.J. McLean real quick. He said the Flash was so fast he was barely in his own mode.
Still too much of it.
I'd argue, yeah, too much of him. Way too many. 3 at the end of it. Which is just terrible news. The less Ezra Miller, the better. I guess.
And Kenzo, anything else you wanna put in your intro, mate?
Oh no, I'm good. I think that summed it up. Just happy Pride Month, everyone, and welcome to the Legion of Memes.
Welcome to the Legion of Memers. I like that. CJP, how you doing today?
None too worse for wear. I'm here. I survived Ballbusters last night for a few hours. I was able to escape before the degeneracy really started, so
He got away.
I was able to get the glasses of the back taco.
We admired some things. We weren't super gay.
No, we are gay. We're kind of.
Last night we weren't super gay for the majority of the time.
Yeah, by the end of the night, it's pretty straight.
No, I'm doing good. Got the 2 channels going, and had dropped a couple watch themes that are doing fairly well. And just keep pumping out music, and thinking about starting my own stream to see how that goes. And we're gonna grow and float together because we all float down.
Nice.
I like to float. Floating's fun.
Devil made me do it. How's your day going, mate?
Good so far. I'm Devil Made Me Do It, now like 3 on the Twitter. If you like memes, check it out. The show is Get Ranked. It's starting tomorrow. Me, Extra Zero is gonna have Horror Armorata, Lethal Lightning, and ETEP. And yeah, should be fun. It's gonna be on the horror movie franchises. So check it out. Hopefully y'all come and enjoy.
Oh, you got the right cast for that.
Yeah.
God,
Hell
if you
yeah.
guys get to anime before I'm done with my second shift, I'm gonna be pissed.
But do you like anime?
No.
Dermy, how's
Yeah?
your week going, mate? How you feeling? You're looking,
my week a bit tired. Yeah, I'm a bit tired.
Yeah,
I'm working
just a tiny
second
bit.
shift now. I don't get to hang out with my friends anymore.
Oh, that's really nice. That's lovely. I've spent like 6 hours this week with you.
Well, you've been in my chat, so yeah.
Well, I feel like I'm
spent
close to you.
I spend time with Kenzo a lot more now.
Wait. We're your friends? What?
Well, Pop, I mean, come on.
I thought we
Me
were
and
more
you.
than friends.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like the
thought-
song "Friends" by
I thought you
really
had to-
resonates between you two.
Kenzo,
I don't
we are more than friends. We're something special. Yeah.
It's like when ET and Elliot's fingers touch.
Yes, but it's with our
Except with penises, yeah.
Yes.
Except my area lights up a bit more.
I don't have friends. I have brothers.
Ouch.
Anyway,
But
sorry,
no.
Dammy. Yes.
Yeah. But no, hi, I'm Dermy Wormy. We had Ball Busters last night, which was interesting. I
In what way?
spoke more than I thought I should have, and we're gonna move on from there. By the way, Amaranth is a disgusting hoe.
I
I will
second that.
die on that hill.
What? You changed your mind on her?
And
What?
big shout
No,
out
I've never
to
liked her.
Lies.
big shout out to Extra Zero, who will be co-hosting the stream today because my internet is acting spotty. I'm in the middle of some sort of crazy weather. I got hail, I got rain, wind, all that. So Extra Zero, do you want to let the people know where they can find you, what you do, and who you are?
Yeah. Of course. So I'm Extra Zero. You can find me on Twitter, Extra008. I post memes mostly for side scrollers, but I'm branching out. I'm trying to get, when I see an opportunity, I take it. I did a really good template for Flawed. That was a lot of fun this week. So there's still time to get in on that with Flawed's selfie. You can also find me as the host of the Figure Action Podcast. We go live every Thursday night on YouTube. Figure Action Pod, I believe, is the YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the chat in a little bit, but check me out if you want to hear anything that's going on in the world of action figures, Transformers, collectibles in general. Fun discussions around that. That's the place to go. We're an apolitical show. It's just a fun escape. We also have a sister show called Figure Reaction, where we bring in people from the community and the industry. So also check that out. And then I'm just kind of around in the gaming spaces. Also, I do want to shout out a community member that could use everybody's help right now. You might know DJ Axis. He did a lot of the music for the old Screw Attack shows that Craig used to put on. His computer went up. This is a guy that provides music to the community, much like Paul does. We had a fundraiser last night over on Melee Games channel, and we got him damn near close to getting a new computer. He's at 76% last time I checked. I'm going to put a link to his coffee in the chat. If you can, please consider supporting him. It's not a big ask to get him a new machine. Also, if you can't donate, I ask if you could just give him a sub over on Rumble, YouTube, or even follow him on Twitter. I'll put those links in the chat as well. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm looking forward to getting into some discussions and talking some memes.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, yeah, as Devil
Awesome,
mentioned,
man.
I'll be on his show tomorrow.
I love how you're branching out. You're one of the newest members of the Legion, and I love seeing Legion members hopping to other shows. It's always great to cover other people's channels and, have the Legion grow. I'm always happy for that. So I thank you for your hard work and diligence, my friend.
Happy to be here. Happy to be churning them out and just hoping everybody's liking what I'm doing.
Oh, for sure.
Yes, we do. We love it.
And of course, I've
don't.
been memeing on Ball Busters damn near every Friday now, which is
Yeah.
That was a fun stream last night.
It was an interesting stream.
Yeah, I saw clips of it. We'll probably bring one of them up today during because I saw you threw a few of them in the thread. So if you guys are making memes today, throw them in the thread and we'll bring them up if they're YouTube safe. Unfortunately, we have to abide by YouTube's rules while we're on YouTube. Oh yeah, that's also good. You see what happens when I'm not running everything? It actually runs properly.
It's kind of nice.
Thank you, Extra Zero.
Hey, I'm doing my job as producer, so.
Mr. Producer.
And I am Superman. If he wasn't scared of Green Rocks, leader, creator, and founder of the Legion of Memers, just a quick heads up, the subscribe star is dicking around and it's not working. So let's do our best to get this channel to monetization, because what I'll do is for the members, I'll throw the Discord link for the members only, and that way you can have communications with us and we can all get better as a community and grow together. Along with that, if you guys want to learn how to meme, I put out a video last week about how to do keyframes and face replacements. And if you watch that, go throw what you want to learn in the comment section down below, and that way I know what you guys want to learn. And yeah, so thank you very much. Let's get started and thank the chat for being here. We have Keely Chow saying, hey, everybody, hail to you. We got Wookie B Bad in chat. Hail to you, mate. Thanks for coming in, dude. We got to get you back on sometime. We got Clinton Hausch. Hail all on the phone. Do Hausch. On the phone due to overhead lighting and storms. Will be slow typing. Yeah, no, I totally get it right now. I'm not sure if my internet's going to be able to handle even this.
He is a member of the Backtalker Army. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
You're actually frozen on your end, Derms.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
No, that was just a picture.
Oh, you're just a spaz. All right. Well, DJ McLean, hail to the Legion. Thank you, man. We got Paul Dugan in chat. Hail to you, mate. Thank you again for letting us use your music. We really do appreciate it. We got Jonathan Davis in chat saying, hail to you, mate. Kuru 2109. The Flash is tracking to make worse than Ant-Man. That's gonna be
that's gonna be bad.
We got Stay Classy says, hail memers, hail chat, giggity, eyeball, tongue, eyeball. We got Tina Bojan in chat. Bad Tick Tina. Hail to you. Good afternoon, friend, she says. And we got somebody who's actually in Sicily. From Sicily. Al McNeil. Hello from Sicily. Legionnaires. That is really cool. Somebody from Sicily is watching us. That's really awesome.
Legionnaires Legionnaires upside down eye. For those who watch the full Aussie.
What?
I said upside down eye.
Oh, okay. Okay. I have no idea what's going on.
Don't confuse the monkey.
Sorry,
it never goes well.
Sorry, man. Mozza was reading out some exclamation marks earlier on Super Chats, and he read them out as upside down eye, upside down eye, upside down eye.
Only Mozza.
Why on earth would an exclamation mark look like a upside down eye? I don't know. How do you come to that conclusion?
Because it's Mozza.
Okay.
What the hell,
Dermy?
Duplicated yourself.
Hey, Dermy, you're that guy that was from Sicily. You know what shape Italy is?
A shoe.
No, it's not a shoe.
It
is a boot.
Das Boot.
Yes.
Now you're on the bottom. Just as it should be.
Boot is a type of shoe.
Welcome to the club.
You have been demoted.
Now you truly
we also
are.
have Rumble chat hopping. We also have Rumble chat hopping in. Rumbler, formerly known as unpronounceable as Cedrea, checking in. Hail to you, Charlie Studios. Appreciate you, man. Now I have all the chats up so I can see them because I can count on somebody else to take care of the other things. So hail to Extra Zero.
What other
that.
things?
Otherwise, I would have missed that chat.
I'll get the Rumble stream up.
We check.
Hey,
Don't worry
do
about it. I have it.
spoilers.
I have
do,
the chat up here.
Krigler even asked, he's like, how the hell do you do memes and moderate Rumble and YouTube at the same time?
It's not easy. It is not easy.
It's because he's a Chad.
I'm
He
a
has
master
extra
multitasker.
arms and extra zeros.
Yes, awkward silence.
So,
Yes.
without further ado,
Yeah.
let's get started on some of these topics that we have for today. And I know everybody is chomping at the bit
Isn't
to rip
it champing?
this one.
No,
Wait, is it chomping or champing?
it's
Chomping.
chomp.
Are we sure?
That's
It's
what I've
a
always heard it.
Chomping?
There's a bit in its mouth. It's
Yes.
chomping on the bit.
I'm looking this up.
You in the
Bro,
middle.
I thought you were a farm boy. I thought you
Because I'm pretty sure it's champing at the bit.
All right,
Dude,
if you look at some cereal boxes, it always says chomping, like the cereal. Chomping is a word. All right.
Chomping at the bit. That's it. That
listen
is
to the
it.
Polish guy. Right, move on.
It's kind of a stupid question to answer.
The
but
Polish
move
guy
on.
speaks better English than the American.
I
Yeah,
am pretty
I'm not
sure
doing
chomping
nothing.
I
at
mean,
the
he
bit.
is American, but he doesn't speak proper English, you know.
It is champing at the bit. It is not chomping at the fit. The
Chomping
phrase
at
is
the
an
bit.
idiom. It comes from sports
What
of
the hell does
kings horse
champing mean?
racing. I don't know, but it is champing at the bit.
It
It is
is-
not
Taking
chomping
it
at the
back,
bit.
Dermy.
There's
Taking it all back.
Kenzo, would you
there's
know maybe?
no
What's the first
way.
English-speaking
I am
country?
right.
What's the first English-speaking country?
Well, that's what
Yeah.
you get for living on the 969th highest hill peak in
It's
Massachusetts.
England, right?
don't talk about that.
I think so.
That is not a phrase we could say
Is that
on
Not Google.
YouTube.
969th highest peak in Massachusetts.
As a foreigner, I always thought, why are there so many English-speaking countries? Like, why can't you all just get along? Like, literally, it's so stupid, you know?
Here, I'm going to present the screen real quick to prove that I am right.
Well,
You know,
Tina beat you to it.
Wait.
bro, you can show me the spelling for color, and I'll still tell you
All right.
wrong. You know,
I am proud that I'm right. I'm
Oh, the Tar's right for once.
No. But chomping at the bit is also a phrase.
but it's wrong. That's the point.
No.
You've
But
been saying it wrong.
no, chomping at the bit is a phrase too.
It's supposed to be
It is a
champing.
phrase.
It is a
Yeah,
phrase, but it's the wrong phrase.
It may be supposed to be.
when I'm doing
champing, or
proper
it could be a
English,
different
when
phrase.
I'm doing proper English and the Brits can't do it, we have a problem.
we're the Ukes, we're not the Brits.
Exactly, the Ukes.
And I'm not
They
very.
can't do it right.
So
We
let's
have a problem.
So
Let's
that's
get into it.
31, and the
Oh,
rest
here
of
we
this is 500. So yeah, take your win.
All right, I'm googling it now. Maybe
So
it's
so
gonna.
let's go to something that's not winning right now.
Dermy's T-shirt's gonna. He's gonna get
What's not
the
winning?
merch that says "Champing." I was right.
Chomping puff.
God damn it, he was right.
I bet you'd like to champ on him, wouldn't you, Danny?
No.
Back up.
The worst part about this is this picture is CGI as well. This
The whole
movie was
movie
just
is
CGI garbage.
Yes,
Hmm.
How many of you actually saw it?
I did.
I have. So Oculus, Dermy, and me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm guessing you saw it on some sort of sea, you know, where you were saying Miharti. essentially.
Mine fell off the back of a truck.
Okay.
I saw it on opening day.
Okay.
Ezra would fall for back. Of the truck.
I'm not judging you for that. I mean, you're
I'm
supporting your-
It's fine. I don't want to go pirating.
So
Um,
those of you who went to the theater to go see this, was the CGI better or worse
Hell
than what you're seeing
no.
online right now?
Hell
no,
no.
it was still pretty. It was kind of distracting. Some parts like really. Sometimes like you didn't notice it as much, you know, like. But then there's like these scenes, and it's just, good God, it just reminded me of the old PlayStation 2 days. My first console.
It looks
play
like
on.
Toy Story 1.
I think.
Like the humans.
Yeah.
PlayStation
Yeah.
2, PlayStation 1, Toy Story 1, they all looked better.
What
Mhm.
is it? The actual visual effects that are bad, or is it the like
Yeah.
Some of
set
them.
piece
Visual.
layouts, or is it the proportions of the
say
people,
all of
or
them.
just everything?
It just looks ugly. Like the Uncanny Valley is just
Mhm.
disgusting.
Very rubbery
all.
people when you know when
Is
Flash
the
runs.
second Matrix better?
Ooh.
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
What about the Lawnmower Man? Has everyone seen the Lawnmower Man?
No, I haven't.
have.
Yeah.
I have.
I think Ned Drotic said it best in his video that there was probably at one point where they were, you know, working on this CGI and working, and then probably someone said, you know what, just don't bother, just cut the budget. We've spent way too much money on this. Just leave it as it is. I just okay, we'll release this like this, and it's just like,
Mhm.
good God, that was a mistake.
We can't polish this turd anymore.
Also, there is a 3-hour cut of this movie. The director has said.
Hold on a
Really?
minute. Something's.
Oh man.
We fixed it.
Super
Don't
Monko.
worry. I my brain broke there too.
To that point, like what Nerdrotic said, right? And to the point, going back to like, does this look better than what was it, the Matrix Revelations? It was the second one, or Reloaded was the second one. How is it that in 20 years, 20 plus years, it's like what the Matrix Reloaded came out in what 2000, 2001? You know, so we're 20 plus years, and we're not seeing much improvement in most what you'd call blockbusters today.
Because they're not allowed to. They're constantly using the same CGI systems over and over and over again, and it's not getting better.
And they have like a whip behind them that's like in the shape of what's her name, the MCU lady.
Well,
Victoria Lawson and Kathleen
Alonzo,
Kennedy, whipping you as you type on your keyboard and slave away.
But no,
I bet that kind of makes them not really put much effort in.
They have contracts with certain groups that they end up having to do certain things,
and they're overpaying them.
Yes. Whereas, like in one of my videos, I pointed out, like, my buddy who went to college for animation, when he was still in college, he made stuff look better than this.
Yeah.
And that was off cheap crap.
Like, why did Strange World cost $150 million in production?
Oh, that was because they had a...
Yeah, I mean, these are all hypothetical whys. I mean, it amazes me that the studios aren't asking the questions, and they're beholden to using these people that, I'm sorry, I respect artists, but these artists are not good at their jobs. The directors aren't good. The over-reliance on green screens. People are now waking up and going like, why is it Jurassic Park still holds up? And it's because they weren't overly reliant on CGI. It was an enhancement. It was like a practical effect. And now, it's like puppet theater, almost.
It's like a cheat code.
Like the old movies, it was fun to watch the making of movies because you got to see how they done all the sort of practical effects and then a little bit of the stuff on the computers. Now it would just be a bunch of guys sitting behind a desk.
I think you need limitations to work around. And I get into this argument all the time in the gaming space where, people like to hate on the Switch, but I'm impressed by some of the things that they're able to work around with, essentially 7-year-old NVIDIA hardware. And they produce some amazing stuff. But I think the same applies to the movie space. Some of the movies, like I remember watching the behind the scenes for The Fly and just how they made Seth's hand melt and how they had to like really hone in on that to make it a convincing effect. Same thing with Verhoeven's RoboCop, like when Alex Murphy gets his hand blown off, like how they did it, it kind of in reverse almost.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely feels much more not that it looks I bet that like you can make CGI look realistic and you can make practical as well realistic, but the difference between the two, like the real one feels more authentic because it's actually something you can actually touch, and there's something about CGI that just feels a little hollow, like in the back of your brain that it's CGI, but it could be like really good looking CGI.
Uncanny
valley. More practical. Yeah.
Guillermo del Toro said it a lot that you need to have practical more than you need to have CGI. CGI is only there to be the assistance for like the big things, just to make it look more alive or scenes that you can't do. But you need to be relying on the practical over anything else. And when it comes to this, like the Flash, it was just CGI mishmash through the whole thing.
Nothing groundbreaking at all.
No.
It's all claymation. That's how it's been made. It's clay.
Claymation is better.
Well, I want to see this 3-hour cut, to be honest.
But
do you reckon they'll ever launch it, the 3-hour cut?
You hated it that much, you want to see a 3-hour version?
Yes. Think of the content. Jeez, I could make like a 5-hour live stream on that. Jeez.
Release the 3-hour cut. Hashtag that quick.
Practical effects. J. Jar Jar Abrams, with the Force Awakens, says, we're doing something more with practical.
What cut would it
affect your story was still shit.
Yeah.
What's like Aardman does really good stop motion animation. You can't tell whether it's practical or CG. And I just think it really comes down to the artists. People are like, why are they doing Chicken Run 2? And I'm like, well, I honestly, I don't really care. I'd like to see another Aardman movie again.
Yeah.
Like Flushed Away was CGI, but it's still
Flushed Away was CGI. Yeah, but
well, I mean, Mario was CGI and it was good. We have
Illumination has really good artists behind it.
Yeah. We have evidence of good artists being able to put out good stuff for less money.
Well, even Spider-Verse 2 was like 80 million production.
Yeah, and I'm not a Spider-Verse fan. I don't like that art style.
I liked parts of it.
I don't like the stop motion comic booky look.
I like the 2D element of it. I prefer that to the
2D part.
Yeah.
3-hour cut of the Flash movie. What would it be even called? The Andy Muschietti cut? You can't really call it that because there's several directors, directing it. So it's just the Lord and Chris Miller, I'm forgetting the other directors' names and just all their names. And then
You know
cut,
what? I want
know?
the 3-hour cut because I'm willing to bet it's going to bolster my argument from last night that I can't get into here. But I'm convinced there's no other answer to what we were yelling about right
Do you
away.
really want a
last night.
3-hour movie though? Like I'm kind of at this
Yes.
phase in life where I'm like,
Maybe.
just give me a 2-hour movie.
I want easy to digest 2-hour movies at most. You know, I rewatched freaking the Transformers movie because I found it at $20, 4K Blu-ray edition at Walmart, and the good one.
Wait, which Transformers
one?
movie? 86
The
movie?
animated.
86.
Okay.
Ah,
Well, I
okay.
think Bumblebee's the other good Transformers movie.
I know.
How dare you not watch the Michael Bay masterpiece that is
Right.
the first one?
The 2007 one has a lot of cringe, but it's a watchable movie.
Yes.
It
Yeah,
holds up.
I just learned this, by the way. The villain from the Matrix movies, what's his name? Hugo
Hugo
Weaving.
Hugo Weaving.
Yep.
Voiced Megatron. I'm like, no way that's his
Yeah.
voice. They
Yeah.
had to digitize him or some shit because I did not recognize it whatsoever.
He was not happy about it. Like, yeah, I'm very well versed on Transformers stuff, and he was not
Okay.
happy with how modulated his voice was. And he's on the record saying it was just a paycheck to him. That's why he didn't return after Dark of the Moon. And they brought in Frank Welker, which they should have done in the first place.
Yeah,
just
because
to
he
be-
played a Megatron originally.
Yes. And his voice has not changed like Peter Cullen's has. Like, I love Peter Cullen. I need to meet the man while he's still on this earth.
Yeah.
But his voice is not the same as it was in the 80s or
Yeah.
90s.
Now, do you think
Yeah.
he'll AI his voice eventually?
I
no.
think with Peter Cullen, yes, because what you have to understand about him is 2007 was his big break. Like, prior to that, he was Prime, Eeyore. He was on like some very small scale, like kind of like God, what was that one show with like all the people and it wasn't like Zoobly Zoo. I'm rambling and ranting here.
Zoom?
It was similar to that or Romper Room, but he was on it. They actually showed it on a Family Guy cutaway of all things. I was like, I didn't realize Peter Cullen was on that. But I think he will sell his voice out to AI, just leave money behind for his family, because he does a lot of convention appearances. When he goes to Transformers conventions, they actually take him kind of in a wheelchair now. It's kind of sad from point A to point B, because again, the man's almost 90 years old. So I think he's going to want to leave money behind for his family, because again, like 2007 was like when he started getting major recognition and actually getting a decent paycheck to be Optimus Prime. And it makes me sad that they didn't do the same for Gary Chalk. They got Ron Perlman to be Optimus Primal, and he was Optimus Prime on that terrible Machinima series.
Oh,
Did you hear about Chris Hemsworth being a Optimus
I
Prime
did.
for like this new... How are you liking that? Probably not so much.
I respect Chris Hemsworth as an actor, but my fear is that whoever's doing the voice direction is going to want him to be Chris Hemsworth and not Orion Pax. Just like the guy that they got to be Megatron, was it Brian Michael? He was the guy that played Phastos in Eternal.
Like fat ass.
Yeah.
Fastos.
Yeah, and he was also in Atlanta. I think he's a terrible choice for Megatron. Again, could prove me wrong, but if you want to have a young Prime and Megatron, I think there's better people they can.
Wasn't the guy that did Festus also in Bullet Train?
Yeah, he was in Bullet Train as well.
And Godzilla vs Kong.
Yeah.
I don't
good
think he has the gravity.
I
These are two
No,
characters.
he certainly has that.
Well, no, I'm not, because the guy that played Festus is actually a good actor.
Yeah,
but
Cloud's right on that too.
Yeah, because originally they claimed Frank Welker didn't. Well, when it comes to like Megatron and Optimus Prime, my brain just fried there for a moment. I had like a stroke. I spelled pennies. You need this like depth to your voice. And I don't even think Chris Hemsworth can get there.
But they're supposed to be the Gladiator Megatron and the Orion Pax. Orion Pax, before becoming Optimus Prime, was a data clerk. He was a librarian. Yeah. So I don't think Chris Hemsworth is the right choice in my book, because he's just so brash, and he has this.
You could do Spider-Man, current Spider-Man. What's his name?
Tom Holland.
No. Fuck Tom Holland.
Hear me out. You could do Tom Holland as Orion Pax, and then
Jeremy, do you want to get booted again?
Yeah.
My finger's right on the button, man.
Well,
Tom Holland's
Hey, Tommy Mark in the chat.
What
Have
was
they never
Timothy
looked-
Chalamet?
Have they
We
never
have
looked
to.
at Frank Welker's IMDb page? It's ridiculous how many voices that guy's done.
And the range is incredible.
I wonder Frank Welker
You know-
versus I just had
Welker
his
was like the
name.
guy doing animal voices for a
Yeah.
long time. You know, he's the voice of Nibbler on Futurama, like all those like, you know, monkey type voices. He was Abu in Aladdin.
Oh, I remember. He was
Yeah.
also Fred.
Yeah, Fred on Scooby Doo's and other major roles.
So what you're saying is he was
and-
taking monkey
and-
voice acting away from real monkeys like rocks.
Yeah.
You do
Was
know
Ralph Guard and Animaniacs?
he was also
Yeah.
in Velma.
No, he wasn't in Velma, was he?
Yeah, he was. the
Oh,
dad.
so they got him as a
He was,
cameo.
no, he was actually a recurring character. He was Fred's dad.
Oh.
Oh, good God.
860 film,
Okay,
television, and video game credits as of this year.
Damn.
860.
Well, voice acting doesn't pay a lot, so you
True.
better find some jobs.
Yeah, and
I'll tell you who I would get to be the young Optimus Prime.
Hmm?
I would get David Kaye. David Kaye was the voice of Beast Wars Megatron, and he was also the voice of the young Optimus Prime in Transformers Animated, and he did a hell of a job. And Corey Burton, who was Shockwave in G1, he's younger than Cullen and younger than Welker. He was the voice of Megatron. I'd get those two back. They would not be expensive. They know the characters, they could do the role, and they would be great in those roles.
Definitely. I don't know. I find this voice acting talk interesting. Like I've been diving into animated Spider-Man
yeah,
Kind of
voice
static.
actors, essentially.
True.
True Pop.
Yeah, you
Am I
you
the
kinda
only
sound
one
like
getting the robot?
Dude, you sound like a
getting
fucking
robot
transformer.
It's like you went
correct.
to the Micro Machines guy for a
All right,
second.
is it good now?
Yeah, John
No.
Machida
No.
Jr., who was
Yeah,
also in
no.
Transformers. He was Blur.
So, Hasbro,
that.
if you need any voice acting from True Pop Culture, we have it right here. Feel
Oh,
free to come
hilarious.
check us out. Reach out to him on Twitter.
He'll be white splooge covered Soundwave.
Yeah. What I wanted to say is I find
You are.
voice acting conversations interesting because
Yep.
I've been
Still
diving
bad,
into-
mate.
really still
Yes.
Yeah,
True
give me a
Pop.
second.
hit
Hop
F5.
back
Come
out
on
and
back.
back in, maybe.
Just hit F5 on your keyboard.
Yes.
You'll be fine.
F5. What is F5?
It's
do?
refresh.
Refresh.
What about now?
No.
No,
That's
just
Nope.
refresh the page.
Fuck's sake.
Sex it out.
Welcome to the Legion of Memers. We're at episode 42 and we still haven't figured out sound issues.
God, I can't
But
believe-
so
He
I
was in
wanted to
Mortal
ask you guys
Kombat?
how many of you guys are into Pokemon cards?
not the cards. I like the game.
My brother
Same.
back then, but not anymore.
Yeah, because Dermy wants to poke Misty.
Yes,
Yeah.
Good.
Bad.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't know what's going on with
Jeremy.
stream.
Join me.
Shit. For the past
I
few
was
days.
5, and Misty was my first crush
Misty who?
from Pokemon.
Well,
Misty Wiener.
The one with blue hair.
we
No.
have very good news for all of you. There's
Brown
a
hair.
new way
Okay.
to feed your Pokemon addiction, and it is called
Oh no.
OnlyFans.
Wait, what?
Oh,
What?
So,
The fuck is that?
well, I guess Cloud will look for your OnlyFans to support your Pokemon addiction.
I want to see you
Sure.
after.
Why in the holy hell are we looking at?
Son.
That's Hugh Hefner's son.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! If you want to
That
if you
is
want
Hugh
to make a
Hefner's son.
perpetual energy machine, hook it up to that motherfucker's grave because he's like probably spinning faster than you could get anything out of a
He's
hydroelectric
probably-
dam.
He's
How
probably looked at.
often,
What the
how often
hell?
do you think he looked at that kid and go, "Yeah, you're not my seed"?
wait, hang on.
He,
No,
he
not
looks
me.
he looks like a gay anorexic Stephen King.
Wait. I'm gonna
Is
ask.
that
Like,
is that
Somebody
the look?
cosplaying Eugene Levy's son.
Yeah.
wait,
Just think,
OnlyFans.
Dermy, when you're at the gym, Dermy, just think if you keep pushing hard enough, that could be you, man.
No.
correct, guys.
And-
Correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't OnlyFans have like a majority of male users essentially?
What are you trying to say?
I don't see-
I don't know.
I don't see
Stay static.
I don't see male models on there, like advertisements for female, obviously everywhere.
There's
One,
all the males on there.
One.
Do you go on there a lot then?
Yeah.
Have you seen Twitter? Like literally, there's always some old model replying to like popular
You're not telling us.
Hey,
The-
True Pop, your mic is horrendous, man.
Yeah, you might need to
Horrendous.
reboot your machine, bud.
I think you
Might
should
need to.
too hard.
What about now?
I'm sorry.
Just say
Testing,
some words.
testing. Hello.
It's still
Nope,
crackling.
still
No,
there.
still
No,
standing
I
no,
think
by.
it's
still-
it
still
might be
really
a
bad.
StreamYard's problem, but try rebooting and coming back.
Try uninstalling StreamYard.
Try turning it off and on again. Oh, welcome to Legion of Meepers IT. If you try turning it off and on again.
Mike, I have not changed
I think
any
we're all
setting
catching it
whatsoever.
now.
But it might be a StreamYard's thing, so and it could just be something on your computer. Just restart it, come back in. Who knows
No.
what it is?
Who knows?
We're not smart people here. I can
Hey,
barely
hey.
tell you what an in and out function does.
Hmm.
Alright.
I'm just.
Jeremy
It's
does not
usually
speak
when a
for
man
me.
and a woman love each other and they.
Yeah.
No, that's
Someday
that's
you'll have that
different.
in and out. Someday, Dermy.
Someday I'll be able to see a boob.
I just imagine like Jeremy like
We
looking
got-
at a picture of Amaranth singing somewhere out there.
No, God, never, never. I'm hotter than Amaranth.
Jeremy will touch a boob, maybe see some nipple if he's lucky.
We were
Will come
real quick. This is a
true.
side note. We were watching
TJP, I want that as a track like that.
Rox is tearing up. He's
we
all
were
five.
watching that overall girl last night, and we were convinced she just shook a little bit more. We could see something.
That's the point. They were trying to teach you with that.
It was wonderful.
Okay, am I okay now?
You sound
There we
way
go.
better now.
Stunning
Yeah,
and brave,
finally.
mate. Brilliant.
Are you sure you're fixed? I can't tell. Wait, sorry.
StreamYard today. Jeez.
That's right. I'm all natural, honey.
I don't like being on top of Danny.
I don't like it either.
Where was I? Ah, yes, my OnlyFans spread.
See, I just finished my meme of you though, True Pop.
Oh no, no one does memes of me. What?
Yeah, let me share Photoshop because I was doing it in real time.
That's the stuff.
That's right.
Should I be worried?
Or once for Halloween, but
You
because
should.
big, I was
You
huge
should.
Hefner.
I had you as Captain Pike.
Yes.
Damn it.
Spider-Man.
Somebody's been molesting poor Captain
This is gonna be a recurring joke, isn't it?
Yes, we need to use that head again.
You asked for a new profile picture. We got you.
Yeah, I'll put it in the. We'll add this to assets.
Spider-Man with. Well, no, you need to use that picture of Spider-Man's hand being rubbed gently and then splooging. Remember that comic that was
Oh
from?
my god!
His webbing.
Oh my god! Yeah, I saw that. I
Tom.
was like, I'm never gonna look at Spider-Man the same way again.
I look at Spider-Man the
he's
same way
swinging, he's
because
moaning.
True
Alright,
Papa always has
alright.
this.
I am going to share with you guys the freaking image that my icon is, and then you will understand. There's
I saw
nothing
it.
sexual with it. For
Epic
frick's sake.
Mike posted it on Epic Mike posted it this week on Twitter.
But Pop,
I'm gonna
here's
share.
the thing.
Right.
It doesn't matter if you show us where it's from or whatever. It
Still
still
looks
looks
like
like
he's pouring.
splooge.
Yeah, it still looks like white splat on your chest,
damn
dude.
it.
I mean,
It's hitting his chest and running down his cum gutters, man.
Well, where is it supposed to when he's
Right
lifting
on
a
the
freaking?
scale, like he was
Look, he
aiming
was trying to fix the milkshake machine at McDonald's, and someone took a picture at the worst possible time.
Alright. So
Puppy Mary Jane squirted on you quickly.
I know Chase brings all the villains to the yard.
I am. I think this
It's
is.
not what it looks like, Sinister Sticks.
Could you share what I have in the chat there?
Oh, I already
Uh,
know,
uh,
obviously.
You don't know where it's from.
This is
So
Jizzy
let's-
Spider-Man. For everyone
let's-
watching at home, this is Jizzy
The,
Spider-Man.
I'm pretty sure John Romita
Here's the thing.
Senior.
I'm looking.
Getting jizzy
passed
with it.
away.
I'm looking at this. Why the hell couldn't you do the ones that have the color?
Yeah,
What?
Here.
I did.
There's images of him with color. Why didn't you go with those?
This
With the ones
does
that
have
are
color.
white.
This does have color.
But the water.
It still looks
What?
like
Still with
Spider-Man
blue
Bukkake,
water.
goddammit.
Yeah.
It doesn't look better, but
I don't
Let it
think this
rain.
helps your case, True.
There
Pop.
is nothing gay about it, all right?
There's
And the
nothing
reason that you
homoerotic about that image. Nothing.
I did it. I'm free.
All right,
Jeremy,
you're-
how many times have
you're-
you said that?
your assumption
I
makes
want to
you guys
break
look
free.
bad, not me, all right? Yeah.
Who's he fighting? Doc Cock?
Yeah, that would explain why there's 8 streams.
Share my
God damn
screen real quick. True, buddy.
He's even saying,
Craven the
I did it,
color.
I'm free.
All right, Jeremy, I
Like,
got
so
you.
there's nothing.
There's quite literally some of them with color.
What is
You
that? A big heavy
specifically went
closet?
with the ones that were white.
Well, no. It's the image where he's literally lifting up and it's I did it, I'm free. You
Well,
know,
then why did
I'm
you
free
find
of
ones with what, like the blue and stuff? I mean, this doesn't look like
because I want him
man
lifting
milk,
up the rubble.
but
In
this
here, he's being
does.
crushed.
It's because True Pop, when he gets 10,000 followers, is gonna recreate this.
It's ranch, I tell you, it's ranch.
And
It's raunch. It's
It's
what
ranch.
Just
It's
started
ranch.
early bends.
we don't talk about
It's
what was
ranch.
said last night on Ballbusters Cloud. Things were said.
What
These
sort of
cuts.
things?
Well, I mean,
There's a lot more things
Culture's
that
next image will be this.
What?
I've been seeing that going around now.
Oh, so wrong.
Oh god.
Why does this? Why does the other guy's hand look like
I
Emperor?
did it.
I
I'm
think it's
free.
Deadpool's hand. He said wave.
Oh God.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's a Deadpool and versus Spider-Man crossover.
Are they fighting or are they?
Their verses. Isn't it?
Deadpool's making a sexual innuendo when I think Peter's sleeping or something.
Jerk
You know,
off.
typical Deadpool.
Wow.
God.
Mm.
It's almost as bad as that one scene in Evangelion.
So I just had to bring that up because I couldn't get that out of my head. Now
I
you
thought
guys won't be
Spider-Man
able
getting
to,
touched by Mary.
Why? Thank you for sharing, Soups. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You see, I
It's
look
not
out
like
for
I'm uncomfortable already, you know.
Oh, we can make you more uncomfortable.
Oh Jesus!
Keep your shirt on, please.
Yeah.
But no, I'm
Going.
just going to take that off. I mean, Cloud's talking about a comment from last night, but
Yeah.
I
Tell-
mean,
tell-
you know, Buck Angel. He's equipped.
yes,
Tell
If
him
you had to
about
choose between
Camelot.
Buck Angel or Amaranth, though, what would you pick?
I answered this. Buck Angel.
Oh God!
We
Yeah,
answered it last night.
Dermy, you're so weird.
How drunk? Wait.
I was drunk. I finished
Drunk
up a
as he
bottle
ever
of Knob
was.
Creek.
Drunk as he ever was.
You know,
I
think like
there's a
when you're
couple
drunk, you can kind of resist it because when you're drunk, like the first thought in your head just seems really appealing, and you just go with it essentially. And the room spins as well. But I kind of feel like drunkenness doesn't force you to do anything.
No, it just shows who you are.
No,
Yeah.
but Pop, we also have to remember Ballbusters is degenerate, and I have to put on a funny show.
Yeah, true. But it's interesting that you can kind of. I don't get drunk often. Probably won't. You could probably essentially like control yourself a lot more. From the impressions ever since I was a little child, I always thought it was he's drunk, so essentially the alcohol's forcing him to say this random shit and stuff like that. But it's not really like that. It's a little more leeway to it, I guess. Is what I'm trying to say is have self-control, Dermy.
What's
I like when
What is
McCracken.
Whole thing you speak of.
So it was
McCracken
my
put
fault
it
I
up there.
slept with all them guys when I was drunk, not the drink.
McCracken put out a meme where he put Amaranth in her cosplay of Misty, and Derby's all like, "Yes, I would beg." The whole night he's all, "I wouldn't touch Amaranth with nothing in
In my defense, I couldn't tell it was Amaranth.
her."
I just saw an adult Misty.
What if like you met her and she didn't say who she was, and you're like, oh, she's like, I met the nicest chick, and she's into gaming, and
I know
She
too
does-
much about Amaranth. I know who she really is. I've
All right.
seen things. She
Okay,
can't
so-
hide it.
Someone who looks
Oh.
like Amaranth, but was like a Twitch streamer and you didn't like recognize her. Like, okay, what if they were like a Twitch bot? Would you still keep conversing on
We-
Twitch?
what if we remake Shallow Hal with Dermy? And he meets Amaranth, and she looks like Buck Angel, and he's like, "Oh man,
We're not. These aren't
Then the
easy
spell wears
answers.
off, but he's already in too deep."
Oh, good God.
We're going to hell.
Shallow
We already
Hal.
are.
Yeah, who says you're not
We're
there
already-
already?
We're already on the ride.
Wait, Dermy, we haven't even pulled up the memes yet.
God save the Queen.
I'm scared.
Oh, I understood that reference, Kenzo. I understood that.
The sad thing is, I don't regret anything from last night. I have.
Have
no
you guys
shame.
seen the clip, by the way, of what Kenzo is referencing?
I
Who
have.
hasn't, man? Fuck.
Wait,
Uh,
what clip?
Has anyone seen what Joe Biden's been up to?
Oh, I heard about it.
Yeah,
Mm.
the Queen died like a year ago or two.
Listen,
Mate.
listen. He's still Caesar.
Nah,
It's fine. Okay.
he's just an
There in
old
my
man.
dreams, man. It's just I can't get her out of my head.
An old man
On
who-
Don't
She's
Walk
too
Run,
old for it.
Dude,
Oh,
on
Jonathan,
Don't Walk Run, he did a video where he showed Joe Biden literally said the same thing twice in a speech, like 8 minutes apart. He's all, this is how it works, and then 8 minutes later, this is how it works, and it's all, what the hell, dude? Can't remember what he did 8 minutes ago.
I barely
I'm not-
remember what I did right now.
Yeah, I
But
can't
then again,
understand.
I'm me.
Yeah. How many
I'm not
drugs
running
do
it.
you reckon they pump into him before like a speech? Like, all right, Joe.
I don't
just
know,
say
Kenzo.
this,"
How
and the
many
guy-
drugs do you think he's on?
He's got to be on like
Not
every
enough.
offer they have.
He's on acid.
Mm.
This explains why he shakes hands with people that aren't there.
The thing is, I don't think there's any drugs that help you with your memory. They're gonna deteriorate them long term.
Well, they were doing
Uh,
trials at John Hopkins with psilocybin for dementia and stuff, but there's no conclusive.
And also that John
Oh.
Hopkins redefined lesbian. So
There's baby
Lebanese. I mean, the people are Lebanese.
yes, Lesbianese.
defined lesbian.
Do we have other topics?
Yes, let's move
Well,
on.
we've covered scissoring. We've
No.
covered,
I'm just
Well,
sitting
I
here
mean-
wondering, like, Pop, are you just letting? I mean, not Papa. Rox, are you just letting us, control the stream?
yeah, just
I'm
Wait,
fine
no,
with
we
this,
should.
But
loosey goosey, just
No, let's talk about our Lebanese vacation plans
let's
in the
talk
summer.
about
for the
pop
Legion.
let's talk about True Pop's avatar some more.
Oh,
yeah,
good God.
yeah.
Uh,
I was
We went
actually
to
thinking
Chippy
we
No.
get to memes.
concert.
If you guys want to
Let's-
get to
I'm
memes,
down to get this.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yes,
Let's
memes.
get to, let's get to some memes.
I'd like to talk about Derby's attraction to Buck Angel some more as well. So.
Then the
Oh,
memes
don't
will
worry.
explain
in
it.
the memes. Yeah, the memes will explain it.
I haven't seen a lot of these right now, so I'm scared. What?
Yeah, I haven't.
This is a run. If you're not following Melee games, you need to.
His
James
hands are
James
so-
and his girlfriend Kay, they put on some really good streams, and he was having some fun with or not fun with Yoshi's Island, and we've had this running joke of just Yoshi strangling him because of his hatred for Yoshi's Island.
Yeah,
That doesn't look
um,
like he's being strangled to me. That
No,
looks
it doesn't.
Oh,
No.
it's supposed to be suggestive. It's supposed to
Oh.
get progressively worse and worse.
Okay, because I thought that was like the just the other version of the Abby Smash meme.
Oh,
It's
like
it's
my Sunday
getting
night.
there. It's getting there.
There's like a self-defense video like a meme video on Twitter that I saw, and it's like lessons of self-defense. If your attacker chokes you, simply just shout to him, "Harder, choke me," and then he'll immediately let go. Which is what, no abuser wants to be gay. Therefore, so I can't remember the name of it. The clip itself is funnier than
mean,
me explaining it, but yeah.
According to Devil, that's how I got out of Rastercasters choking me to death.
He's just like, no homo, and just like,
Yeah,
go.
He was strangling me, and
we also have
and
another
I
meme
yelled,
from
"Harder."
Extra Zero.
What's the other meme?
Oh yeah, so Full Aussie, they did a stream yesterday of this penguin
Careful
game.
with that word.
What is that word?
What?
What? I can't read it. Somebody say it
careful
to
with that
me.
word.
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah, see you next
That's not
Tuesday.
that's not a
Yes,
that's not
there
a
you
U.
go.
That's an A and a W.
Yeah, exactly.
EANT.
Huh. Wait, can we have the Brits say the word?
No, I ca-
No.
I
Can't.
can't.
I
No,
I
can't.
me
can't
too.
say it. I can't.
He
I can't
says,
believe you said that.
Well, I mean, when Americans say it, it's apparently very bad. But when people with an accent say it, it sounds very kind and loving.
Why is it so bad in America?
I don't know.
Because YouTube's led by
I don't
retards.
know. I don't know. People are just crazy.
For us in the UK,
We
like
also
in the streets, you
have
say it a
this
lot.
one from
also
from Extra Zero as well. Thank you to Flodzilla, who keeps tweeting out perfect pictures for memes that we have been using for assets.
What the fuck did he do to his head?
The one that this was made.
He looks like
we
Michael
used this
Michael
asset
Jackson.
and asked the public.
What did you say?
And asked the public what was he taking a picture or video of, and this was Extra Zero's response.
Scream all out.
I said he looks like a young Michael Jackson. That hat,
Yeah. Oh,
I
I do have the video pulled up to preface this.
we clipped that. Jed was yelling at me. He's like, "Clip it, clip it!"
I don't
He's
even remember
DMing
him
me on
yelling.
Twitter. Clip it.
I didn't even remember him yelling until I saw the video. But here's this.
Sweaty ass chick, you gonna fuck her? You're like,
Yes, I definitely will.
you want to fuck a chick with Camelot?
Oh yeah,
With?
Camelot. I don't feel inadequate, but I'll definitely fuck a chick with Camelot.
Okay, so
Oh,
thank you.
wow.
No, thank you.
Good lord.
This.
Makes me want to die. I'm gonna be honest.
You gonna team up with some?
I was rejected by
Good
Camelot.
lord.
Anything you say?
The funny
Jeremy?
what? Anything I want to say?
Anything
Well,
to say to that?
well, there is a video clip of the actual cutout moment where Camelot actually responds and says, "I'm glad somebody appreciates me."
Oh
Of
no!
course, some sick. Camelot's gonna be all like, "Fuck yeah, I'm in that."
I am willing to get Camelot and Ballbusters. I'm going to try this.
yeah, not. You said you'd have sex with him. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to come on.
We never said that part.
Yes, you did.
Wait,
You
did we?
literally did. Yes,
I
you
don't
said I'd
remember
fuck
this.
Camelot.
You also said you'd feel inadequate.
Watch because you're stepping.
Just in case anyone missed that.
You
wanna
ain't
see
gonna
the-
rap with this.
I can't wait till Pride Month finishes. Maybe you'll be less gay then.
What do you mean?
No,
It's already
Pride
less
Month's
gay.
year around for
Nah.
me.
2023 and apply it to the rest of the year.
We're turning it up to 111 in July.
So
And
this
the
next
Legion of Meme Show
one-
Pride is
this
12
next one-
12 months per year.
Jeremy's going to turn into the
This
Legion
next
of
one
Creamers.
was made. Oh, jeez. This one was also made for Stuttering Craig, whose birthday is today, right? Extra.
Yeah, happy
Yep,
birthday,
today's
Craig.
birthday, man.
Birthday crack.
Happy birthday, Stuttering Craig.
Imagine playing
Yeah,
like
They
Dark
had
Souls
his
with those
dad
knuckles.
on stream
Yesterday.
yesterday, so I'm assuming that's where you got that asset. Dad
Yeah.
and his
Guy
mom.
from Sisu.
The morning one was his mom. And his dad's stomach was in the first one. in the
He just
morning,
walked
so.
up with his flag shirt on, like, "This is my appearance. Bye."
It was so weird seeing Craig's dad, and you have Craig there, and it's like he looks nothing like you.
Are you suggesting something?
No, I'm more suggesting that Craig grew up to be a gamer, and his dad's like this chiseled, rustic man.
Well, you know who Craig's brother is, right?
No, not off the top of my
He's
head.
5 times August. The musician.
Wait, is he really?
Yes.
I feel like you're bullshitting me right now,
I'm
but
not
at the same
bullshitting you. His brother Brad Skistimus is 5 times August. I'm not kidding. That's literally Craig's
Jeremy's
brother.
looking it up
I have
to prove you're wrong.
I have
I'm
no
looking
idea.
it
who
up to
that
see
is.
if you're right, to see if you're not. What the fuck? He actually looks like Craig too. Jesus. Holy hell!
You just blew Dermy's
That
mind.
is-
Not sexually.
So
I-
Kenzo, you got to head out.
Yeah, man. I forgot to mention before. I'm actually heading off because I'm going over to do appear on Cobby Mark's channel. We're supposed to have a speak about the amazing Andrew Tate and his comic book that's coming out last night, but unfortunately it got cancelled and it's moved to this, so it's kind of double booked. So I'm going to head out. Thanks for having me, guys, and I look forward to joining you again next week
Wait,
for more
it
shenanigans.
has a comic?
Yeah, top G.
Is it bad that I kind of want to buy it?
I don't think it's out yet, but yeah, it's pleasure as always to come on. And sorry I can't stay, but I'm looking forward to joining you for more meme-based shenanigans next week.
Have fun, dude.
Hey,
Sure,
All right,
man.
guys.
Thank you
Have
for
fun, buddy.
hopping on. It was good seeing you, mate.
I'll see you next week, man. Thanks.
see you, bud. My brain's
next week,
broke
bro.
right now. Like I'm sitting here looking at 5 times August, and it looks just like Crag. It is.
Just
you
say
wanna pull it
Craig
up?
again. It says
Yeah.
Craig.
It's Crag.
Craig.
Have you guys
Craig.
not? Have you not watched the side scrollers?
Sword scrollies.
Yeah. so
I pronounce it Craig. I don't know.
this
What?
is 5 times August.
He looks like a much younger kind of like.
He looks like a younger Crag, but he still looks like Crag.
Like
Yeah, I think they look at their mom.
Probably.
that looks like a perfume advert, like version of Craig.
Well, we also
essentially.
got this. Jesus Christ.
That kind of right. That reminds me of James Gunn for some reason. I don't know why.
I'm just
hair,
my
essentially.
brain's broken. It is the mom. It has to be the mom. I'm just. I
We
can't.
also have another one, a meme made for Dermy from Cloud.
Oh no.
Oh no. That should be reversed. That should be reversed.
If it was real, maybe, but it's Dermy. We know how Dermy thinks.
Hey, I would take the redhead. All right. Jeez, it's better than no hair. See, I like that you guys don't have arguments.
We
for that.
also
Yeah.
have one. We have one from Horny Alf as well.
Griffin needs to find a difference.
They're the same picture.
God, the CGI was so bad. Oh, it was so
They should
awful.
be embarrassed for releasing it in that state. Like literally, really. Now it's just gonna get memed on, like in eternity. By the internet. It's like Love and
when I
Thunder
finally
levels, but
see
much
it,
more of it.
I'll probably get so much crap out
Hey,
of it.
32 flavors of Nick Weiser's in chat, by the way.
He said he was going to come.
Yeah, hail
gonna
Nick,
come too.
man.
Do not come.
Well,
Who's
Nick, if
watching-
you want the link, just let me know.
Who's watching Ballbusters?
We
last
also
night?
have this one made by Jonathan Davis. Seems like a new memer in the field.
Ooh, that's a decent one.
It's as
I would be
Seption.
down to see alternate universes with Az.
The as verse.
Oh, this
Here's-
they did not explain, by the way, like where they did not explain it well at all why Michael Keaton is Michael Keaton, in the Flash movie. Like literally, they didn't give any good
because spaghetti.
Because multiverse. Multiverse.
Stupid. How do you go back in time, change one simple thing, and then freaking
Because it's multiverse spaghetti crap.
it's stupid.
That still doesn't make sense, and I'm trying not to say why it doesn't make sense because of spoiler reasons, but it doesn't make freaking sense.
All right, how much you guys would love to see Jeffrey Dean Morgan with freaking red eyes, cow Batman with guns?
No. They didn't want to give the fans exactly what they were expecting or
Yes.
what they wanted. That's literally what they said.
Like the director said, like we didn't want no one wants a literal adaptation of a comic. Bullshit. We do. We want
That's
a
the
literal
only thing I want.
adaptation of the comic. That's literally what the animated movie was to the comic, and that is great and all. Like literally, if it's good, don't fix it. You
That
know?
is true, Clinton. We did discover this last night. We did.
Well,
for some
because you did the gay quiz.
No, we found some fun videos that we're not going to play here.
What?
We have fun.
And I don't know how Jonathan found this picture, but he actually found me without a mask.
Oh,
I got to shout out Jonathan. He's been doing some good work in the community. Yeah.
I mean, you bet.
Yeah, keep up the good work, mate. Tag the Legion.
Is your toothbrush like a sharpener or what? What the hell?
What toothbrush? With those teeth, I don't need a toothbrush.
He just uses that drill that they used in Deep Space Nine to sharpen Ferengi teeth.
Yeah, he just uses the top of a soup lid to shave and to clean his teeth. Yeah.
I'm assuming there's some small babies that have been gnawed on to kind of wear it down a little bit.
I just
And we have another one from Jonathan as well regarding one of the topics we just spoke about.
Oh my god.
Hate
Bill
that.
Nye, the Playboy guy.
Oh God, I finally looked at it. I was reading chat there for a moment. What the hell? To think that's Hugh Hefner's son.
Yeah.
I
Like
can't.
I did cosplay as Hugh Hefner a few years ago, but because of my size, I said I'm huge Hefner.
I was about to say you're just huge You're fuck.
I'm not a huge heifer. I don't have udders like you do. My milkshakes don't bring all the
And we
boys to
got
the
another
yard.
one from. We got another one from Cloud as well.
I love how it's funny that the Mazda meme, like we can't, like that word is triggered, but we can shit that.
Mazda word is bad, but this
Last of Us meme is eternal.
I love that cam face right there.
That is a good.
That needs to go in assets, Cloud.
Wasn't there meant to be like a third person in here? You said like it was meant to be three people, you know?
I don't. Wait,
in the
what?
meme, in the Extra Zero's meme video, said it was
back.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a girl somewhere in there, but Dermy's all why.
We should have had Flawed take a picture of that one.
Flawed taking a selfie.
Yeah.
I think
Got to be on camera.
I think Flawed would be embarrassed to be taking that selfie. God.
We got this one from CJP.
Mama
That's just what I'm calling her. They're trying to make her look like Han Solo, but it's just Ma'am Solo.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're trying to do. They're all like, let's do Han Solo, but we'll make a girl.
Brunette British lady main protagonist. How many times do we have to fucking go?
No,
through
this
this?
is the first time ever. This
she
is the
British?
first time we've ever had a space person that has British voice, and is
Eloquent sounding
brunette.
voice, I guess. Yeah.
Very, very first time.
I mean, don't get me wrong, brunette. There's nothing wrong with a brunette, but it's just like there's 5 movies. It's getting a little ridiculous now, you know. How about someone ginger?
But
You know,
this isn't a movie. This is a video game.
The cat could be
Star Wars Geico commercial.
Needs Ryan Cat in the shoulder.
Yeah, he's not wrong. I can go back and fix that.
You know why they don't put gingers in anything anymore?
I have a free idea.
Why?
Sorry, Derek.
It's because they're dyslexic and they believe it's an anagram.
Oh my God! No, don't make that joke.
No, that is literally what they think. They think it's an anagram.
No.
I'm not lying. This is an
I don't get
argument
it.
I have seen.
You don't need to get it.
You don't need to get it. Well,
yeah, I mean,
do math. They do believe this. It's the creepiest
Extra Zero,
thing ever.
you were going to say something before Dermy.
I was going to say a freebie.
before
Let's
Dermy
do
said that.
as Dr. Evil and Ryan as Mr. Bigglesworth.
How is what I said the bad thing here?
Because you were like what you're getting at is a horrible slur. You shouldn't even entertain.
Well, I'm not trying. I'm telling you like the truth. They think this. This is an actual thing that they think.
I bet she's probably Lebanese, right? From the planet Lebanese.
Oh well, I say the truth. I tell you what they're thinking. It's like, oh my God, I'm the villain.
And I will now clip that.
Wait.
Snippy snip.
Uh,
I don't.
that's like the meme. Remember,
Awkward silence, huh?
there-
No,
there's
I need to meme the Dermy reactions.
Yeah, my reactions
that-
are good sometimes, but I'm like, okay, let's not talk about the way they think.
I need to do Dermy as Frank Grimes from The Simpsons.
Yeah. There's also like that other meme that reminded me of this like little template of these two essentially SUWs talking, and was like, oh, did you hear about Chris Chan such and such? They did this, and the other person goes, hang on, their pronouns are they now. Oh, so yeah, they raped their mother essentially.
Yes.
As if the pronouns are
Yeah, the guy with the
anything to-
mohawk.
Oh, good God, that is just brilliant.
I want to talk about the Flash so much. but I
We
can't.
also have
And-
another topic we wanted to go over today. But let's see. Am I not sharing the screen because I'm an idiot? So apparently, Call of Duty has blocked X Defiant news. I wonder why.
What?
Are you
Who's
guys
X
playing
Defiant?
X Defiant?
No.
Well,
I have no
in
idea what that is.
early access beta right now. So I think Lethal or Ryan got access already. If I'm not mistaken, but I know like the early access.
I was trying
early
to find
beta
it. I
access.
couldn't find it.
Yeah, I think it's an invite only right now for the early beta access. But I don't know how you go about doing this. I'd like to check it out.
Were they trolling the Call of Duty or something?
A lot of people were. I know a lot of people were telling people in the comments play X Defiant instead. Check out X Defiant, and they just didn't like. I know that they didn't like those. Well, they don't like anybody's comments because they're getting eviscerated on Twitter.
Oh, real quick, I need to do something because somebody's in chat.
We have Blabs hopping in
yeah.
chat. Hail to you, Blabs.
Hi,
Thanks for coming in.
Blabs.
It was great hanging out with everybody on Full Aussie this morning.
You were on the full Aussie?
Call of Duty.
Yeah, I hopped on this morning for a little bit.
I was
I
asleep.
think somebody could make a game if X Defiant is doing it cool that is so much better, so much easier in the
Well-
same genre and take their wind away easy.
Apparently,
It's
the
just-
season
I don't think
pass,
they're-
the new Call of Duty season pass was selling really well, but it's starting to slow down now.
Yeah,
so
Flash did a video this morning about that. How
Yeah,
its
I haven't
sales have dropped off.
I haven't looked into it quite yet, but
Thing
I don't
is,
think-
like,
I don't think
Call
Call
of-
of Duty's gonna. I don't know because it's
Well-
Call of Duty. The problem with trying to kill Call of Duty is you're trying to kill a name brand,
yeah,
and that's why
you could-
Call of Duty's been getting
It's
by
like-
right now. Is
You
it's
could
that
say that
name.
about Bud. You could say that about Budweiser. You
Well,
could say
I
about
get that,
Target,
but-
Holes.
the
But
difference when it comes to Call of Duty is there hasn't been competition for Call of Duty,
There
and every time,
but-
well, a lot of its competition always falls to the wayside. You had I can never remember. Two big games. You had Medal of Honor and Battlefield. These were like its main competitors, but they're
It's
Where are
EA.
they?
but
It,
that's what I'm saying is it's a game that I could see an indie game creator making something better and it wouldn't
Mhm.
take that much effort.
Yeah.
Something more fun to play, something more accessible, and just taking away. The reason they've owned that market, and so they've kind of sat on their tails and said, okay, we don't have to do too much because we own that market. It's just like with Madden. They had no competition so every year the game was essentially the same. Because why have to improve? We're not competing for the market. They
Yeah.
need somebody to come out, make a better game, and put them in their place, and then Call of Duty might actually,
if
The thing
X
is,
Defiant is really, really good and it does do what it's shaping out like it's going to do, I'll be happy. It'll
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
kick Call of Duty in the ass.
What
Yeah.
I want to see is with Counter-Strike, they leaked that there's a new Counter-Strike coming out. And while I don't want them to shake up the formula too much, I'd love to see them have some modes that compete with Call of Duty.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Where it's not it's not a one life per match sort of deal where you get to respawn. Because I think that's the appeal of Call of Duty. It's so fast paced.
Yeah.
And it really took the market out away from Halo because people just liked how fast paced it was. And Halo Infinite really shit the bed with
God, it was bad.
yeah.
The thing is,
It's still bad.
with Call of Duty, I could see like the multiplayer Warzone element of it dying away. But then again, Call of Duty is like FIFA; it returns essentially every year. And you've
But
got also, zombies. You've also got the campaign. Sometimes they bother with it, sometimes they don't. I could see those elements thriving, and the zombie community is starving for some good maps and new content. Because I'm telling you, what was it called?
Bungie's
The
getting
last
ready to do a
mode.
marathon, and
What was the last zombies mode that was so shit? I'm blanking on it now.
I know what you're talking about, where they made it very cinematic.
Wasn't that Black Ops 3 or 4?
No. It was the last game. It was
It was the last World War. Or no, I'm sorry. It was. I think it was Cold War.
No. The one after Cold War.
What came after Cold War?
I just still
I'm gonna
play
Google
Black
it.
Ops
Just put
2 zombies.
I love zombies.
It was that World War II one.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
alternate history of World War II one, wasn't it?
Yes.
Wait, was that when you Was that when you played as a
Mm.
girl as the main character?
It wasn't the main.
No, that was the second one.
I want
Yeah,
to
Battlefront.
back Quake and Unreal Tournament, and the things that were really popular back in the day. I think would work well now.
To
with
your
just a
point,
modern update.
To your point, CGP, it's like id has all of these. There is like the Quake. There is the Quake Arena that came out.
Vanguard.
Yeah, Vanguard. Thank you.
Yeah.
Why don't we have like a new Unreal Tournament? Like Epic is doing so well with Fortnite. Take that brand name, take that brand recognition. Like Epic is at the forefront of gaming conversations. Bring back Unreal Tournament. Make it the new fast-paced shooter, because that was the shooter for so long. Unreal Championship was huge.
God, I don't know how many LAN parties I went to playing Unreal Tournament, playing Quake, playing Half-Life.
Yeah, but here's the thing: like, it is easy to kill Call of Duty, just nobody wants to do it. Nobody wants to even attempt it. That's the problem.
Yeah,
that's why.
Well, I think
you're right. It's like the Bud Light effect. It's the Bud Light, but
I think
you
the
have
thing
no
is,
competition,
Jeremy, they're so busy trying to take down Fortnite that they don't see that blue ocean strategy. That there needs to be Call of Duty competitors, and everybody's trying to make Fortnite competitors, and they're all failing miserably.
Just make a goddamn good shooter.
Just a quick shout out to Anonymous. I don't know who you are, but thank you very much for the Streamlabs donation. We appreciate you very much. It says, I've enjoyed Legion of Memers since I learned about FNT this year. This community is great. Hail the Legion. Hail to you. And thank you for your support,
Hail,
man.
buddy.
It really does help.
Thank
I
you.
love the fans. There you go.
Every $10 donation, that's one less hour Rox has to be on the corner.
And one more hour I have to be on the corner.
Hail Mephisto, my man. Hail to you, dude.
It was Jonathan Davis. Thank you, Jonathan.
Jonathan Davis. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you. Well, I didn't know if the anonymity was there for a reason, so
you have to actually like if you forget about it, you
people
forget
hopping
about
in.
it. Angelos Draven.
Well, I don't know. How do you make
Angelos
how you
Draven.
make everything work together?
Wait, what? Are you having a stroke
basically,
over there?
when people. No. Basically, when their donation comes through Stream Elements, it's supposed to bring it up, but it's not doing that. So
It's
I
not.
don't know what's
It hasn't
going
been doing it for me when it happens. I end up having to go in there and read it. It just notifies me. So
Draven's one of the horsemen on ETEP's channel, so I'll be streaming with him later tonight on for Saturday Night's Main Event.
I thought you were calling him a whore there for a moment.
Horse man. Poor man Dermy. Horseman.
You mean the Four Horsemen?
I'm still basically tired.
Yeah, I understand. I'm just waiting for my internet to go out after all the hail and the rain is hitting me.
What was that? I couldn't hear you. What?
CJ, you shared something. You shared something in chat, CJP. Do you want to let us know what this is?
Yeah, they and thankfully this was written before the writer's strike, so they could actually put it out. But there is a new Babylon 5 animated movie coming out.
Oh shit!
It is time travel related, but it's not multiverse related, thank God. But it's set, I believe, not long after season or sometime during season 5 of Babylon 5. So if you haven't watched the show, the trailer will spoil pretty much.
I don't think we can watch the trailer because it's Warner Brothers,
Well,
and
it's
they
Warner
will.
Brothers, yeah. But I mean,
they'll hate you.
and the other problem with Babylon 5 is that most of the main cast is dead. There's only, I think, 4 or 5 of the original actors that are still actually alive. So they've had to find facsimiles to cover the voices that they're wanting to. But the animation kind of reminds me of Tron Uprising, but not quite. So it's not bad, but it's not great.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this style of animation. There was I remember a Spider-Man series with How I Met Your Mother actor doing the voiceover for Spider-Man. He's not bad as a voiceover for Spidey, but yeah, I can't say I'm a fan of this style of animation. It looks just go the 2D route. I would say that it goes out of its way. It goes out of its way to look 3D essentially.
But it looks like a mobile game.
It kind of does, but the fact that it's written by J. Michael Straczynski, so it's the creator of the show writing this, I feel better about that than anything else. The fact that he's involved and he was the one that wrote it. Yeah. It'll at least stick to what he's already created.
And animation, you essentially have control of everything, literally, so you don't have to worry about budgets in live action. I know some sci-fi shows had real cheap budgets, and with animation, you're more free, essentially.
Have you? I gotta ask.
Competing against Star Trek at the time, and they had Star Trek, as typical Deep Space Nine episode, had 3 times the budget that Babylon 5 did. But Babylon 5 still actually came in under budget every single season, which is amazing in television.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, is it just me? But I can overlook like animation styles I don't like if the story is there. So
that's what I'm hoping for, because this is supposed to be him getting unstuck in time again, and the Shadow War they lost, and he's trying to go back and fix what this time issue has created.
They had that Dead Space cartoon years ago. I hated the animation, but I loved the story in it, and I can overlook a lot of that.
I can overlook it sometimes.
The Dead Space
sometimes
movies I enjoyed a lot.
I can't overlook it because it's just so in your face. Yeah, the Dead Space movies are pretty good.
Yeah, they came out 15 years ago, which is crazy to think about.
And real quick, I feel bad that I'm sharing this, but I did get a laugh out of it.
Oh no.
It's from the Rippaverse Goalpost Movers. It's a meme, but I got a laugh out of it.
Sometimes they can make good memes.
It's a crappy meme, but at the same time, I love how they put it over Sonic 2.
Yeah.
5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. You get points for trying. It's more creative than the other ones, but yeah.
I actually respect this one.
I kind of view it more of a shit post than a hateful meme, to be honest.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Of course, it's supposed to be hateful, but I saw that and I had to.
It looks like we got some. It looks like we got a meme, especially for true pop culture, right here.
Oh no. Okay, you know what? I accept that one. I accept it. If it's MJ
spooging on you, fine.
Yes.
How about Gwen Stacy?
That's fine too. Maybe both as well.
But of course, it could be Uncle Ben, then you'd be really screwed.
Aunt May. Yeah.
Or
no. You had to take it there.
Damn it, Spider-Gwen is trans.
Is it just like a Blair White and blonde essentially?
Yeah.
It was just, oh no. It's a
Spider
trap.
shows up and she goes,
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Oh no. That'd be terrible.
We got
That'd be
one
bad.
from Horny Alf, and this one's for Dermy as well.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah.
he's going fully operational on it.
When Dermy thought I did, I was all like, I didn't do that one. Who did that
Oh, it
one?
was Al.
Yeah, it was Al. Like, I don't remember.
Listen, I've seen it like 5 different times, and it always works. It just works.
Hey, I mean, he stopped strangling him. It works.
Yeah, it does work.
Yeah, you were definitely doing it as a ploy to stop the strangling, right? I mean,
Yes.
Dorkly did this as an animation years ago, where Vader chokes out Maudie, and Maudie's like enjoying it way too much.
Have you
Harder,
seen?
Daddy.
You've seen Team 4-Star's Broly movie, right?
No, I haven't.
You haven't seen that?
No.
Oh, it's
I'm
funny
not a
because
Dragon Ball Z guy though, so
they go to the planet and they have the aliens there and they're being subjugated, and one of them gets beat and he goes like,
Subjugated.
"Ugh, Daddy!" And the slave driver's like, "No, that's my name. My name's D." And then he beats the slave again and he goes like, "Ugh, harder!" And he's like, "Oh yeah, this is getting out of hand." And the whole
Oh.
slaves are just masochists that just love the pain, and it's an
Did you
ongoing
see?
joke. It's funny.
Hang on, I might be able to share it. There's like this meme, and it's like Dragon Ball out of context, like incredibly so. Oh, I'm gonna share it. I'll give me a
What is this?
second.
What is
Don't
this?
mind.
What?
I'm not
wait,
the
wait.
context of this meme.
Oh, I get it. I
Give
get
me
it. I get it.
an-
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, okay, I got it now. Yeah.
It took me that. Yeah.
It's just for the thoughtful of you.
I mean, it's the thought
I
that
think it was
counts. My
very,
brain.
very weird.
It's one of those ones that's so creative that it takes you a second.
Yeah,
Okay.
I marinate on that one for a little bit.
I'm also getting to this point where stream brain, hungover brain, wanting to go back to bed brain.
Yeah.
Everything's just off.
You're too young to feel like that.
I
Jeremy, you
know,
were talking
but-
about Dragon Ball. I think this is the funniest Dragon Ball meme I've ever seen, and it didn't require any editing, just to cut at the end, essentially. Dub voice
Give
acting.
me one
That's
sec,
what
pulling
we're
it up
doing.
now.
Is it as funny as everybody?
This is for everyone you've killed!
I didn't see anything.
Hold your fire! This man isn't black! It's Commander Trump!
Oh, I get it now. I even watched it. I want to go
Just-
back.
That just made me think
That
of
out of context is just what the hell. I'm sure it has some sort of context, but it's just
The
like,
worst-
no,
there's a
I'll just
character
take it on
called-
face value.
There's a character called Goku Black.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why. That's why it didn't hit for me, and then I had to watch it again. Then it.
I thought they were doing a Ghost Stories type dub, where they just went in and just did whatever they felt like.
Oh, we don't talk about ghost stories. That's so awful.
I love Ghost Stories.
Oh, I've watched it. No.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You
There was
you're
a-
good.
Called Ghost Stories, and they were going to dub it for the U.S. and the Japanese didn't care what they did with it because it failed so bad in Japan. So they literally wrote their own script. As long as they kept with the story beats and the character names, they could say whatever they wanted.
There's a 5th grader that talks about being a size queen.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
hell is that?
And BBC.
Well, like she's talking to a black rabbit, and she's like, "I can't be with you. It's not because of you're a rabbit. It's because you're black."
Yeah, it is. It is
Very wrong.
it
But
is
very-
awful. They talk about politics. There's a fifth
I mean,
grader
it's the BBC.
who's
They
in
obviously talk about
Japan
politics.
who starts talking about George Bush is the reason all the bad things are happening. Republicans, it's so freaking awful. The only
Mhm.
good episode is the one with Vic Mignogna. That's the only good episode. Her mom was a freaking lesbian, and she went to
Oh, from her knees. I'm gonna keep mentioning that every time you mention lesbian.
It's a thing. It does. It's so bad.
All right,
It's
don't feel bad about the
Flash.
lesbian
I'll
thing,
watch some
Jeremy.
weird shit.
There was a restaurant near a shop that my dad went to a lot, and it was they served Lebanese food. And I asked my mom one time, I said, "What's lesbian food?"
Tacos.
And she just couldn't answer because she was laughing too goddamn hard.
Is it just like a
Food.
food in the shape
Oh,
of two
wow.
scissors, essentially?
It's
I don't
just
know.
chicken breast cut in the middle and with a never mind.
Or maybe wait, hang on, lesbian food. I know what it is. It's a knuckle sandwich because of the divorce rate between.
Well, yeah, there's that, and also it's probably a lot of pineapple and
They-
not very much asparagus.
They call it the Jodie Foster. That's their knuckle sandwich.
They probably have very little asparagus.
Unfortunately, I didn't catch that joke, but yeah, I'm assuming.
Did you
think I can
guys have you guys been watching what's going on with Twitter?
No, what happened?
No, what happened?
Like
What's this
like
with
what's
this new
going on with
communities, by the
Twitter?
way? Yeah, it's like had an update of some sort, I think.
I haven't noticed it. Well, what I noticed is it doesn't want to
basically-
load as fast.
So what happened is Twitter team is continuing to find shadow bans buried deep within the Twitter code. Just last week, they found and measured that stopped accounts assigned as low reputation scores from trending. So if you ever wonder why your tweets are not being seen, there you have it.
I'm honestly thinking I'm probably in there because my tweets, it just randomly started happening again. Like I'm getting traction on tweets. For a long time there, I wasn't getting anything. And I don't normally like say that, hey, I'm being shadow banned, but I wasn't seeing shit for a while that apparently was very popular and prominent.
That's interesting. Like how deep does this well go essentially? And
Well,
I'm
Yeah.
sorry for Elon, but let's untangle it essentially.
We're dealing with like the Twitter code is billions upon billions of lines of code, and you have to go through it all to figure what happens. And this is why like updates to these massive platforms are actually very hard to do, is because if you're not right on what you're doing, you could end up screwing up the entire platform. So if they roll out an update for YouTube, if it's one line's off, you can end up screwing everybody on YouTube. So who knows what all is still dug deep into the Twitter code.
I have to share something because while CJP was telling that story, I was actually making a meme with the same idea he had.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm worried.
Mephisto says my tweets are not being seen because I have almost 0 followers. Go follow Mephisto on Twitter, man. And go watch his content.
This is the
No
worst
stripper
love.
poles, no a buck angel. I'm out of here.
Where's the strap-ons?
Everybody, go follow go follow Mephisto on Twitter and on YouTube. He's a big supporter of the channel, and he has some
we got
really
a
good
person in the
content. So
background.
go check it out.
We got
That's
some
probably a
back.
good audio clip for me. That what I just said right there. But okay.
Wait,
Hey,
pull him
guys.
in, pull him out, pull him in, pull him out. Hey, Alf, how you doing,
Hey,
buddy?
sorry I'm late, but just wanted to pop in. So,
Oh, hi.
show's been good. Some good memes.
Yeah, some really good memes.
Yeah.
How's your channel doing after you decided to stream Ballbusters over there?
It wasn't bad. I got about 17 views so far.
Oh, yeah,
So,
that's good. Wonder how
yeah,
Sheila's-
I was mostly using it to try to figure out the whole multi-stream thing through StreamYards because I'm going to be doing that on Sundays for my Star Trek show. So,
yeah. Oh, you just had the person in charge just has to turn it on, and I had to have Sheila walk me through it because I'm special.
Talking of streaming, have you guys heard about the kick thing of XQC signing a nearly $100 million deal for? I think it's non-exclusive. Yeah, because what's interesting is Ninja signed with Mixer, and that was exclusively to Mixer, and that kind of died down because not all of Ninja's audience essentially went there. And what you have to do essentially is slowly get your audience onto that platform.
Well, not only that, True Pop, but didn't Microsoft also just do a shit job of promoting it?
Yeah.
Real bad job.
It was all over Xbox, but nowhere else.
Yeah. And I kind of put Microsoft and Google into like those same shoe boxes where, if you've ever seen like Dead by or Killed by Google, it's just like, I think Stadia could have been a big thing if they actually promoted it the way they should have. And I was, I'm adamant that the next Xbox is going to be a Fire Stick-like device. Like, I think that's going to be their entry-level system with a little HDMI plug-in, and that's going to be it. Because if you see everything they're doing with cloud gaming on Games Pass, and PlayStation's starting to do it too. Like basically everything that's on Games Pass has a cloud option.
yeah, but the problem with cloud gaming, and I've seen these cloud gaming devices come and go, that only works if the majority of your population that games has fast internet.
Well,
and I live in a very rural area, and I'm lucky to have Starlink, but most people don't have fast internet here.
Well, that's why I think it's going to be their next generation. I think we're going to have a long generation of consoles, and I think that they're going to have a game that plays, digital and physical discs, and then they're, instead of doing the Series S like they have this generation, it'll be like, well, you can pay $100 and get this stick and a controller bundled together.
I wouldn't mind that actually.
Yeah, I could see that.
But like with me, I'm looking at possibly buying a PS5 because why do I need another Xbox? Because I'm paying for Game Pass and I have a Microsoft-based computer. I can just play Xbox on my computer. That was the biggest downfall for, honestly, Xbox is having the cross-platform. Now
yeah, but they're making money off PC and Xbox. So
not a whole lot of money.
No, maybe not, but
they make a decent amount, but they're not like.
But then again, the criticism with Sony, there's like, oh, wait a couple of years and it'll come out to PC eventually. It's not really a Sony exclusive.
Yeah, but at the same time, Sony has exclusives. Like there's a reason to go and buy a PlayStation.
Obviously, Microsoft's making most of their money off their PC sales instead of not Xbox. So
yeah. It's also Jim Ryan is inconsistent with releasing games on PC, and for PC gamers, they don't know you have no guarantee that a PlayStation exclusive is going to come to PC. So that's the other challenge too. I personally like walled gardens in gaming. I think that's a conversation for another day because I have some hot takes on that. But to rerail to this Kick thing, I think that it's all about Kick promoting it and whether or not they really, really, really make sure that it's not just on Twitter, that it's everywhere, on YouTube, on Facebook, anywhere where they're able to promote this partnership.
Well, also you have to, when Mixer and stuff or whatever it's called did theirs, people weren't as fed up with Twitch as they are now.
That's
you
true.
Also have to get to that point where people are just like, I'm over it. I don't want to go there. I'll take anything. And that's the same thing you find with YouTube. Is the reason I think Rumble's gained so big is because people, I think, have hit that point with YouTube where they're like, fuck this and I'm done.
And I'm not sure what it is with Twitch. I'm not sure if it's the Twitch leadership doing it or if it's the their Amazon overlords that are pushing them to do this.
I think it's the Twitch leadership. Didn't they just change CEOs recently?
Don't they still have that deer person running things at Twitch?
No, I think they fired that person.
The deer person? They're still there.
I thought the deer person got deer.
Are they?
As far as I know, and Adam Krigler was talking about it the other day, that they're still there.
I don't know.
I might have misunderstood them then. I thought they were gone.
I've been told they've been gone. So,
isn't Kick like having trouble as well with all the traffic they've recently been having? And it's just like,
yeah, it actually went down for a few hours yesterday
because,
sorry,
it's just like what happened to Rumble, or was it Odyssey when Nick Rekieta had to go over there because of the he was streaming one of the big trials. He went over there to start streaming, and they can completely crash the site.
That was on Odyssey.
Up. That was Odyssey. Okay.
Yeah, well, he struck a deal with them. I think they reached out to him and say, "Hey, can you stream it so we can test our servers?"
Yeah.
And the servers crashed.
And it happened multiple times because it was just so massive. And now you have other platforms building up. They're getting better and better. So Kick just needs to build up. But isn't it based off of Amazon Web Services anyways? So it's not a whole lot different than Twitch.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well.
Yeah, they said it was a
Hail,
Twitch clone.
Thank you.
The thing is, like Twitch, they've been shooting themselves underfoot like all the time. And didn't they just announce something new that they're getting that the creators are getting a bigger split? I think is what they tried to wave like a white flag essentially. I can't remember what exactly it was.
I think Kick's given 100% to the users for the first.
No, but I'm talking about Twitch. Twitch's new
Twitch.
Split.
Yeah, they are. But
because
they're essentially trying to
also
get people
sign their contract.
Calm down. Oh, okay.
And I don't stream to Twitch because it never works for me. That's probably why I'm not going to stream to Kick, because if it's based off of everything Twitch does, I'm not going to do it. But I like the fact that it exists. It gives competition, and this is something that we need. Go back to Call of Duty. Call of Duty needs competition.
Yep.
Twitch, YouTube, all these platforms, we need competition because the more competition we have, better deals we get. That YouTube deal, that's obvious. I'm convinced that's because they're scared of Rumble.
Well, not just that we'll get better deals. It's competition breeds people to innovate, to get better. The thing, if we want these companies to get more user friendly, to just be better, finding people we want to watch and all that shit, we have to have them, feel like they have to get better to keep you. And with at this point, till Kick really takes Twitch never felt that way. They felt like, oh, we can do whatever we want and we can be shitty, and it, you're
We
not
can
going to be able to do shit
we can
about it.
promote basically child prom or prom to children and not feel bad
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, discoverability could be shit, and it's not going to matter because where are you going to go? You have to come here.
Go to YouTube.
Yeah.
But it was always, you had
And
we had monopolies for so
Go
long.
ahead,
so
go
the
ahead,
fact
Jeremy.
that we're not having monopolies anymore. No, it's still Giants versus Goliath versus
BlackRock.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
I
still
had to
like
cough.
Goliath versus. I cannot think of the name right now. But
Dear
what is
Lady's still there, by the way.
Ah!
Yeah, she's
Two-
still.
no.
She's still a thing.
I have two things right
Lady!
now. One, why it's still there. Two, why the hell aren't you on dark mode?
Because I'm on my PC.
Because you're a
yeah,
psychopath,
Extra
that's
Zero,
why.
I gotta kick you. I gotta kick you for this error. You gotta fix
What, for not being
yourself.
on dark?
Don't you gotta fix yourself, man.
Your PC
Hey, I'm
argument
visually,
doesn't work.
I'm visually
Dark mode-
impaired. And I'm literally half blind. I like light mode.
You guys are like dark mode.
Don't be-
All right,
don't
all
be
right,
able.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
He has a
notice this.
disability. Can't go that hard on him.
Yeah,
No.
this
Fix your
eyeball's
disability.
just for show.
Fix your disability.
When cybernetic eyes come out, I'll join Mark and I'll be Zero the cyborg.
As
A blind one.
my brother always says, when I take off my glasses and I can't find anything, he goes, "Just see better. It's that easy."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Just
see
do
better without my glasses. I can see you all just fine. You might be fuzzy, but I can see you.
Can you see this?
Can you see
Oh,
men?
no, mine's getting a lot worse.
Wait, can I see what?
Can you see men?
Can I see men?
You walked right into that dirty.
No, I knew
walked right
exactly
into
what
the scene,
I
dude.
didn't say anything else. I knew exactly what you wanted me to say.
This explains the Buck Angel attraction.
Exactly.
It's raining men.
Jeremy, do you want me to make you feel better?
What? Oh my
Oh.
god, you
Feel better?
You look like
I
a
don't
librarian.
care. But you look.
What are you, Father Christmas?
You checked.
40, Jesus.
Checking it twice.
It's
There you
Grandpa
go.
CJ.
Reading glasses, so
See, now Extra Zero, you can have dark mode on because now you can see.
No, it's doesn't work that way. This lens just doesn't do anything.
Well, that sounds like an issue, not an ish me.
Yeah, well, touche.
That's not a saying.
Yes, it is. That's
All right,
literally
you
a
were
saying.
arguing with champing and chopping. That is definitely not a saying. You're lying.
There is a saying called "That's an issue, not an ish me."
No. I
You
don't think
want me
Homer
to look
Simpson
at it?
saying-
You want it? I
Alright,
beat you
alright.
on the champing. Do you want me to do
Alright.
this again?
Okay. I don't know what we're betting on, but okay. What are we
he
betting
just
on?
wants to get off the 969
But
in Massachusetts.
I have never heard of that saying. Like, ever. That's the
An
first time I
Issue,
heard
not
of
an
it.
ish me.
It's like Homer Simpson saying it's uterus, not uter you.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
good night,
for the
Mephisto.
pro
Thanks for
choice
dropping
people.
by, man.
Hey.
Sounds like an issue, not an ish me.
And
Yep, it's the whole thing.
and
Oh, okay.
before yeah, Dermy, prove your point real quick, and then we'll move on to the next topic.
Just share my screen.
If there is a point to prove. Here we go.
There is a point. See, sounds like an issue, not an ish me. Sounds like an issue, not an ish me. Sounds like an
Hey,
issue, not an ish me.
hey,
Sounds like an
jumping at the-
issue, not an ish me.
No,
Sounds like an
wait.
issue, not an ish me.
Chomping
Sounds
at
like
a
an
bit
issue,
had
not
like
an
a
issue.
Google answer essentially.
Yeah, but you're using Reddit to prove your point.
Exactly.
This was
Isn't that like using
entirely
Wikipedia?
Google. This was entirely Google. It's not an issue, not an ish me.
Oh man.
When I Google
There's even Trump
chomping at
saying
the
it.
bit. What?
Yeah, but
I'll share my screen one more time.
Oh,
It's not an issue. It's an issue me.
No, it's not. It sounds
Right.
like an issue, not an
When
ish
I
me.
write chomping at the bit, it like literally Google's answers it for you, but that seems like a more obscure one, like, at the very least, you know.
Yeah, cry.
Mhm.
Cry.
Not well played, Dolomite. Well played.
I like it. I
How
respect
can you hurt her that way?
it. Because
Exactly.
she's a plastic. She's nothing
You're
more
a
than
monster,
plastic.
Dermy. Well, Dermy, that never
love
stopped you before.
Gundams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine her as like a walking, talking Gundam.
Ew.
And you don't have to build it.
No,
But
she
you
has.
could paint it white.
You could play Gunplow.
Gunplow.
Dermy, you're into Buck Angel. You should be used to plastic. Jeez.
I'm not into Buck Angel. Okay, I would just
He's
take
out
Buck
of Buck
Angel
Angel.
over Amaranth.
I cannot believe that. That is so wrong, dude. Like seriously, this girl could be sitting there going, "Take me, Dermy," and you're all like, "Hey, this Buck, come here, sweetie
Yeah.
pie."
Yeah,
Walk away.
Amaranth
Oh,
is
dear Christ.
disgusting. I don't want to go near that haunted hole.
Jeez. Wow. I'll never understand you, Dermy.
so
I-
on
I
a much
question
lighter
this from-
topic. So on a much lighter topic that is non-controversial in the least, let's all give a
How is it even
congratulations to the
controversial?
person
How
who
is not
made-
liking Amaranth
Have-
controversial?
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, no, not
yeah.
liking. Finding her somewhat attractive to the eye. I don't
Isa,
get it.
number 2. How's this going on? Huh? How much money do you make right now?
So making moolah.
Mhm.
1.4
Damn.
mil
And
is what they're at right now. That is
That's
amazing.
halfway to where he was last.
I
time.
hope it makes more than the first one, just because
I do.
they're gonna lose their mind. You know they're already seething. So
You know what?
haters gonna hate.
If it stops now, I'm not hating on it. I think it'd be realistic if it doesn't make it there. I do want to make it though. I want to
I
make
would
it.
yeah.
say
so
make
far
5
over.
million.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
Make it
What
20
did it hit
million.
last time?
in total?
3 million.
Yeah,
3 million.
over
something.
3.5 million.
That's 3.7.
It's the same. It's the same reason I want Trump to win again. I mean, I want Trump to win for myself, but I want to also see the literal heads explode when it does. Because the day after Trump won was the best day of
It was
internet ever.
beautiful. It was.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
beautiful.
It was a gift from the meme gods.
I want
Oh,
this. I want back to Isom though. I want this to just do so well because I want to watch Dick Masterson cry harder.
Yes,
I'm
It's-
actually worried about that, dude. Like the level of obsession. It's like
Mhm.
he has his own comic, right?
No, Vito does.
Vito,
Vito
does.
does.
Okay.
Okay.
But
So-
it's
still,
becoming very apparent that they're just mad that
It- but I'm-
Isom's doing well and Vito's didn't.
I'm just saying, if they put as much energy that they're putting into hating Isom and the fans,
Mhm.
couldn't they use that energy to promote that comic together? Like,
Yes, but that's using your brain.
I know, and those two, like I watched that Flashcast. Shout out to Raging Rhino because he had the patience of a lion there, like going through that stream. Like I was just like watching him in real time, just being so resolved.
Oh yeah, that was painful.
You know,
I watched it finally this week and he was so calm until nobody could be calm anymore.
right, and he
Wait.
said everything that needed to be said.
Which flashcast was this? Was this last week's?
2 weeks.
2
ago?
weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
check it
copies
out.
of it. There's copies of it online because Flash makes his streams members exclusive, so
Right.
you can find copy.
That's
And
stupid.
EVS was on there really mediating things.
Mhm.
You know, there are a lot of people that I know that are fans of Eric going, well, you know, I wish he would listen to his critics, but I understand that sentiment, but at the same time, the fact of the matter is Dick attacked the fans first. He
Mhm.
made accusations that people were just buying this as an investment and not as an actual comic, or buying it to send a message and not buying it because they want an actual comic. I apologize for my dogs. But I don't think that could be further from the truth. I didn't buy ISOM as an investment. I didn't buy it to stick it to anybody. I bought it because finally somebody was making a comic that I wanted to read, that was about telling a story and not sending a message. You know,
I wanted to see what it was.
If anything, what he should be able to admit is that it's great marketing. You know, if it's selling so much and people are buying it, whether the story is good or not,
right?
That is a fantastic product to sell. You have sold that product with no effort, literally.
Dick's criticisms were weird, and then he said, "Oh, but this is great marketing. I'm so proud you did good. I'm so proud." But yet you're crying about it. You're screaming about it. You're screeching about it.
My question for Dick is, what first issue of a comic is a 10 out of 10? You're setting up the foundation. I think everybody, the hype for number 2 is like, okay, this is where the story is going to pop off. So this is like,
and
okay.
with Chuck Dixon as well, and with the other writers for Yaira as well.
Yeah, the Sausage Sisters.
Yeah. There's actual writers with somewhat experience in there, so it's not like it's going to be, you know, all the time ISOMs. This is a whole world that Ripper is building.
Ripper said on the stream right after that flash crash, the day later, this world that he's building, he wants to be slow and methodical. He wants everything to be precise, to be ready. He's doing it kind of like a manga style where they build up to stuff. It's going to take you time to understand things, and then when it finally is revealed, you're going to like, oh, so that meant that. He wants these slow, methodical moments.
And the accusation that people aren't reading the comic, that's insulting. You know,
I do need to reread it because I don't think Isom's an X.
It's been a year.
Yeah, I loved when in the first time he's on there when he was when he's who was it who didn't read it? It was
Nina.
Yeah, Nina was the one who didn't read. And he acted like that's somehow like, oh, I proved my point because Nina didn't read it, then everyone didn't read it. Really?
That was not a good take from Nina. That was a bad moment. That's when you pull out. But
and then the kind of bullying of Lofty, like Lofty just hasn't read it yet. He's a busy guy.
Literally.
And we bully Lofty for legitimate reasons. That's not a good reason to bully Lofty.
Yeah.
But it all breaks down to they're just they need their premise. They need their freaking how their brain works. They need it to all stand up. And with Eric, it destroys that because his character is black. Oh, black characters racist. Well, that kind of blows that out the water. Independent comic giving fan service or trying to do what the fans want and being successful and stuff. All these things break down what they've built in their head as the reason that they're, it's just, it collapses.
Well, I wanted to add as well, I completely forgot my point.
Well,
all right, Extra Zero, you go.
Yeah, one of the things too is the pricing. They're constantly harping on the pricing. Like if you have ISOM and you see how quality it is, I think ISOM number 1's 90 pages, ISOM number 2's 110. It is full front to back, color, thick stock pages. Your average Marvel comic is about $5-6, DC $5-6, and you're getting very, very inferior paper. They're trying to incentivize people to buy digital more, which sucks because you need the comic book stores to stay alive and thrive. That's been a big topic of discussion. Manga is successful because it's you're getting larger books, you're getting more bang for your buck, but your big color manga books are going to be about the same price as ISOM. There's custom packaging when you get your book. I mean, I've never gotten better packaging for a book, and I buy hardcover books all the time.
Berserk Ultimate Edition, that's $50 just
exactly
for one volume.
Great point.
Freaking expensive,
and that's black and white.
Yeah,
yeah,
beautiful, but it's black and white.
Yeah,
I think ultimately when it comes to Dick Masterson and Vito, they had a major push, and where the hell did he go? Okay.
Yeah.
When it comes to like that situation, I think it's more they're pissed off Vito's isn't growing anymore.
Yeah.
Vito had this massive push. He did really well at the beginning. Really well, but you ended up getting into they got all the way into Forbes and stuff like that because of Vito's connections, and I think now they're just pissed off because
even Medium,
they're not getting tracked.
Medium has the reputation they do, and Medium wrote a very fair review of ISOM number one. It's still out there.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of bias going into this, and it's not cool to see. But
What I was gonna say is like Dick Masterson is like the Seth Rogen. You know, Seth Rogen's like constantly asking, "Are you Jewish?"
Yeah.
And Dick Masterson's like, "Have you read Isom?" Yeah. There, your point is well. You know,
Let's
against me
simplify
arguing
this.
against you.
Dick is a dick.
What's also insulting is he's also liking comments where people are like, "Oh, I'll send you the PDF." You know, to other people that are like, "I haven't read it yet. Is it worth reading?" And then there are people that'll come in and say, "Oh, I'll send you the PDF." Dick likes the comment. Like if anybody was advocating for and I don't advocate for pirating Vito's comment. You know, I don't.
I don't advocate for piracy, but
Nor do I.
If you need to find a way to find it, there's ways to find it.
But I just think I think it's shitty.
I would prefer. I think ultimately, though, if you like it, if you went out and got the PDF, go buy the book.
It's
as
available
well because it is
There's
good.
Catch-up series too.
Yes, it is good. I actually really do enjoy it, and I'm curious where it's coming. And I got mine day one when ISOM number 2 relaunched. I got in there. I fought that website. I got my book ordered and a hat. I'm excited.
I got cover B coming.
I got cover C because I'm always doing A.
I'm gonna wait till I can get it from eBay because UK delivery is mighty
Some
darn
people are
expensive.
going to actually have to do that because it is. I was talking to Kenzo. He has to pay $96.
Yeah,
to get it.
I think 80 for me. Yeah, that sounds about
I
right.
think Megaloid was in chat for a while. He said he'd have to pay $30 extra for shipping. So if you gotta wait, what we have what's going on?
Well, I think this is probably a good jumping off point if we don't have anything else for.
I think so because we're having an inception of rocks and it's getting weird.
Well, Rocksteady's having 60 mile an hour.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm actually doing this through my phone right now, so I apologize for the mic quality.
Oh, okay.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's about time to close shop anyway. We're
Yeah.
at the 2-hour mark.
I can help take
Yeah.
if you need. I guess we'll start the way we started with Oculus. Oculus, man, where can people find you? And do you have anything coming up you want to shout out?
Well, you can find me on Twitter where I mostly do Friday night type memes and just randomly retweet some shit posts and other stuff in the Twitterverse. But yeah, go follow me there.
Right on. Alf, how about you, buddy?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter, dropping memes, dropping some spicy commentary. Unfortunately, for now, the only way I can live stream is on Twitch, so you'll see my gaming streams on there. But I re-upload everything to my YouTube channel, also my Odyssey, and I'm working on my Rumble at the moment. But actually, I've been getting better traction out of my YouTube re-uploads than I have out of my Twitch, so that's good. And then when I'm not here, you can find me on Vets Talking on Saturday nights, Ballbusters on Friday nights, and Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern. I do a Star Trek review show with Renaissance Nerd and Ryan from Legion Games and Samuel the Infamous. We're going to be multi-streaming, so it will be on my channel as well. So,
awesome. Next up, CJP. How about you, man?
Yeah, you can follow me on my music channel, One Music. I dropped a couple of new watch themes there. Then I just dropped a new meme on my Memes Presents channel there. And then, of course, on Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturday nights, you can find me over on Etepo Kuin's channel as part of the Four Horsemen there for his different streams that he has there. In fact, I'll be on his stream tonight for Saturday night's main event. So that's where you can find me.
Awesome. True Pop.
Yeah, you can mainly find me on my channel, True Pop Culture 7. Yeah, tomorrow I'm doing a show with Mr. Bug to discuss all things with the Flash movie. We'll be diving deep. And yeah, you can check out also my new video, Batwoman. This Batwoman disorder. It's about Az's. It's like a highlight of Az joking remarks on his experience watching Batwoman. Essentially, yeah, I do like stream highlights, so check that out on the channel.
Awesome. Devil made me do it.
Hey, I'm Devil Made Me Do It, and Alec3 on the Twitter. If you like memes, check it out. The show is Get Ranked, and it's on Beelzehub. Go subscribe there. And tonight, Paul Hadouken's going to be doing a stream to finish out the opening song for the show. And so check out his stream tonight. And
I'm so excited because if you get your show out tomorrow before Raster puts out his video, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Well, the show's
I'm gonna-
scheduled for 7 Eastern.
I know, but
So we'll
the race has been.
Yeah.
Is Raster get? He started his channel. Is he gonna get a video out before Devil, who has just decided, hey, we're gonna do this a few weeks ago, and is gonna do his first live stream now? While we've been pressuring Raster to put a video out for months now. If Devil does this, I'm gonna laugh.
He's gonna do it because
hard.
I'm gonna help him get it set up. So
Hey.
we're making it happen.
Hey Zero, can I add one thing I forgot
Yeah.
earlier? 10 p.m. Sunday night, I'm going to be doing a gaming stream. I think Paul Hadouken's going to be there and a couple other people from the Legion. So
nice.
just check that out.
What are you guys playing over there?
It'll be on Twitch. Probably going to do Sea of Thieves.
Right on. All right. And Dermy.
Yeah.
I think everybody should know where to find you, but in case they don't.
Hi, I'm Dermy Wormy of Dermy Wormy. Tonight, I'm going to be over at Skinemax Saturdays over at That's Talking. Check out my channel. I put out 2 to 3 videos a day because of my schedule and stuff. I can't be hanging out with my friends as much anymore. I love you guys. But I'm doing early morning, late night, whatever mayhem stuff where I have no real plan. I mainly just pull up Yu-Gi-Oh! And hang out and chill out with the chat. Then next we'll see what degenerate shit we get into. So check it out.
Before we have Rox send it off, I guess I'll shout my stuff out. So you can find me on Twitter. Extra008 is my handle over there. You can also find me through the Legion of Memers because I'm tagged in a lot of posts. So if you want to find me and see some quality memes for side scrollers and other shows like Ball Busters, check me out over there. And of course, I'm the host of the Figure Action Podcast every Thursday night, 9 o'clock Eastern Time on the Figure Action Podcast YouTube channel. And you can just find me all around the interwebs and of course on this channel as well. And Rox, do you have anything you want to say before we close this out?
First of all, I apologize for my technical issues, everybody. But there's a storm coming by, so I'm going to make it quick. Follow the Legion of Memers, YouTube, Twitter, Kick, Instagram, all those places, and we will be covering your favorite shows. And please help us reach monetization by sharing, liking, and just generally watching everything we got, because we have some good content out there and we have some good guests. So we will see you all next week. I will most likely be doing a stream on Monday to help you guys learn a little bit more. So let me know what you want to learn, and we'll see you later.
And we might have some shirts coming too.
Real quick.
Yes.
Are you on anything special this Monday?
Yes, but I have no confirmation to share it yet. So just a heads up. Keep an eye out on my Twitter, and we will share that news with you there.
I set you all up, and then I get told, oh, well, we can't talk about it.
Yeah, shut up, Dermy.
For now. All right. Well, that's going to do it. I'm going to hit that outro. I hope everybody has an awesome rest of their Saturday. We'll see you all on the next one. Peace out.
Bye-bye, everybody.